Hello, good evening, people, and welcome back to the United Enigma. We're starting back tonight with our title defense, trophy defense for the EFL Cup, the Carabao, Karabuki, Energy Drink Cup, Mickey Mouse, whatever you want to call it. But out here, United, these days we're starving, people. We're starving for trophies. So any cup that comes our way, we have to take it, guys. We have to take it. But you know what? Normally, when we're building up towards the match, obviously kickoff is at 8, we normally just get straight into the team lineups, have a look at the formation, see what Ten Hag has done with the lineup. But this time, before we even touch on that, we have to cover this news that's come out from transfer radar. Of course, we'll need to know for certain whether this is true. We'll need to have a whole host of other sources come out and prove or disprove this. But from what I'm seeing here, have a look, people. Just have a look here, people. So according to Transfer Radar, I'm seeing here that Jadon Sancho is preparing to hold an interview soon with man like Potty Mouth Piers. Potty Mouth Piers ex Jadon Sancho Unchained. If we weren't already in the mud, we surely are right now. When it rains, it pours. I've been saying this is the slogan, people. At United, this is the slogan for us, our catchphrase, our caption. It's our lingo. It's soon coming up for the anniversary of the CR7 interview. I know Piers' bank balance was bouncing. You should have seen the viewership figures for that live stream with the interview for Ronaldo. And almost a year later, the same thing is going to ensue. Who's in next year then? Casemiro?
Well, imagine.
Somewhere on some Brazilian TV channel this time or something, or somewhere in America or in the States somewhere. He's going to get an interview from, I don't know, CBS. Him and Michael Richards next. Every single time you open up your phone, you open up your computer, you can't help but see some bullshit in connection to Man United. And now we've got this. He clearly has no intention of playing for the club anymore. Irrespective of whether you're a Sancho fan, Sancho hater, put all of that to one side for a moment. What can be agreed upon is he has no intention of playing again for this club. And you know what I would say? Although we're in the gutters, although we're a mess, although we're finished, all these problems circling around the club, what I would say is, if this man is going to go and he's going to leave the club, similar to Ronaldo, I'd rather he do it in this way as a full-on expose, and we start to really unearth more of the secrets that the Glazers have, the ownership structure, the people in and around the club. Find out more about the dirty laundry at this club instead of him just going and he leaves in silence and the story ends there. I'd rather know everything. So maybe this will finally light a fire under the asses of United fans and we can get these men out the club. I can tell you I'm feeling Qatari. And the quicker we get them man out, and if this is a means to an end, more exposure on what the Glazers are doing at this club, the people they've hired in the positions, maybe even what the manager's been doing. These are things we need to know. But you know what? We'll park the Sancho stuff for now. And of course, we'll get into the lineup, because at the end of the day, that's more important than whatever's going on periphery to the club. So boom, bro, tell me, what are you saying about this United lineup and the formation that's been picked apparently? Tell me, bro.
This lineup, oh my days, nothing that I'm sure it's fair when I say that it's nothing that we are all not used to. Like, I mean, bro, it's a 3-4-2-1, which is kind of crazy, but you got Maguire in there, which obviously none of us ever like to see. But that's actually insane to me. 4 in the midfield, Amrabat full on start, which is something that you like to see. It's a positive. Mount here as well, that starting as well here. He was actually
Magebury, Hannibal.
Oh yeah, Hannibal. Yeah, he wasn't the best last game. So let's hope he can actually do something decent this game.
Yeah,
Martial.
You know what? You quickly on the Hannibal thing. Quite a lot of United fans actually, very much after the game, really gave a lot of praise to Hannibal in terms of his performance. And you know what? On review and reflection of the match, obviously I had a look again. I tend to, rewatch parts of the game so I can get a better understanding, because of course we do some analysis on the channel. And I watched parts of Hannibal again, and I'm sorry guys, but he worked hard, ran around a lot, he covered a lot of ground. I'd say, of course, in terms of with Ericsson was very much a liability. There were times in which they had opportunities to put cutbacks across the ball, or they were carrying the ball deep into our final third, and Hannibal made a lot of recovery runs, and I'll praise him for that, because a lot of our midfielders have not been doing that, and it's been highly detrimental to us. But I'm sorry, this is Manchester United, big Man United. Running around, covering ground, doing recovery runs is not enough. Yes, by the end of the game, he did grow into the game. There was a good ball he played outside the foot to, I believe it was either Garnacho or, no, not Garnacho, sorry, Rashford. In the dying stage of the game, he started to grow into it more. By that point, the game was slightly more stretched. Obviously, tired legs from Burnley. They were almost trying to go all out to push and see if they could get a consolation goal. So the game had stretched a little bit, and there were tired legs in the Burnley midfield. So of course he got a little bit more space. He was able to show a little bit more. But when the game was more in the balance, he wasn't doing much on the ball. And this is big Man United. I didn't say any progressive passes through the midfield. He wasn't hitting Højlund, making line breaking passes. There were no over the top through balls. There was no triangles in midfield. I didn't see him dictating play. I didn't see any of that. Not even driving with the ball, running past people. So I'm sorry guys, but Hannibal was okay, but let's not do the thing where we're starting to gas this guy into heights. He's not Kobbie Mainoo. He's not Mason Mount. He's not Kobbie Mainoo. He's not Amrabat, and he's not Bruno Fernandes. He should not be anywhere near the starting lineup. But of course, based on the last performance and the fact that this match needed rotations, he did deserve his place in this team today. But I do not want to see him starting against Crystal Palace in the Premier League. But he's earned his position for the EFL Cup match today. I'm happy for him in that sense. Before people start saying the man's hating, I'm just being real, guys. Just being real. Tell me, what do you think about Martial's inclusion for today? Tell me how you feel about Martial playing today.
Martial, the last match he came on against Bayern, he was looking promising still. I guess you could argue the fact that he was only looking decent because he came on and Bayern were already, well, they had, what was I going to say again? Bro.
They were tired?
Tired
legs?
They were tired. They had bare tired legs. So I guess people could argue the fact that he obviously got lucky in the sense that Bayern were tired, but he came on and he did quite well, to be honest. He had the flick-ons. He was holding off people pretty well. Yeah, it was all right, to be fair. He was looking promising. Hopefully he can do that in this game also as well, against a weaker side, which is Crystal Palace.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy with the Martial playing today. This is how he should be used now. He clearly doesn't have the physicality no longer to play 90 minutes consistently. He probably can't play 2 or 3 games a week, which is just amazing for a 27-year-old that's already incapable of playing 2-3 games in a week. It's just sad to see, quite frankly. However, of course, he is a quality player. He showed in moments against Bayern that he may still have something left in him if he's able to come to full fitness, if he's not supposed to be relied on every single match, and he can get a lot of breaks in between. He may actually get a decent run in the team in terms of coming in and out, replacing Højlund, because look, hopefully we can keep Højlund fit. Martial can play rotation and come on as a sub, sometimes play as a 2. He'll play less minutes, and hopefully with a new doctor that just came in, it'll help him keep a certain standard of fitness, and he can be used in these types of games. And let's be serious, yeah? If we do get Martial playing to a decent level, he's more than good enough to be playing in this kind of matches in the EFL Cup without there being a massive drop-off in quality. So we don't have to, rely on a Rashford or a youngster playing up front. It's not too bad. Mount, I'm actually, as much as people have their reservations about him, I'm very, very happy. I'm gassed to see Mount back. Strange to say, but we are dying in that midfield. Any excuse to have McTominay further down the pecking order, I'm here for it. Mount and Amrabat and Kobbie Mainoo coming back, either if not this week, then maybe next week against Galatasaray, you could see him in the squad. That's 3 players that immediately push McTominay down the pecking order, and hopefully now, if Majory increases and improves in performances, that pushes another player in front of him. So that could be potentially 4 players because we don't even need to talk about Bruno and Casemiro. They're just streaks above him in terms of how Ten Hag sees them. So that's pushing McTominay hopefully further and further down the bench and maybe potentially even out the matchday squad when all our midfielders are back. And I'm here for that. Man is not good enough. He's one of the worst players of the squad, and I don't care. I'm seeing how it is. Garnacho and Palestri, very excited to see them two today. Hopefully we can see a good performance from them two, actually, you know, driving with the ball, creating chances, goal scoring opportunities, providing an outlet for the likes of Mount, the likes of Casemiro, Amrabat. I'm intrigued to see Amrabat's potentially some of his long passing or how he's going to move the ball during the lines today. He's partnered with Casemiro. This is the pivot a lot of people wanted to see. Let's see how these two do. There's no excuse for Man United not to dominate this midfield. I'm sorry. Amrabat, Casemiro, Mount, Magebreed. There's no excuse to not dominate this midfield. If we briefly just have a look now at Crystal Palace, I'm sorry, but you're playing against Ridward and Doucouré. Yes, Doucouré is pretty good. I mentioned him in my preview. I was actually hoping he wouldn't be starting this game. He is a player that was being looked at by Liverpool. I think Crystal Palace were asking for up to 70 million. Obviously, that's an insane fee, and I believe that was probably boosted by the fact that they knew that they had the Caicedo money. So I reckon that's why it was so pricey. But he is a good player, covers ground well, good in the tackle. He's sort of Makelele type, but obviously Makelele at home, he's nowhere near the level. You get what I'm trying to say? But if you can't dominate a midfield of Doucouré and Ridward, playing with Casemiro and Amrabat, there's problems beyond the player. So now this is one of the first matches I'm able to say, yo, Ten Hag, I'm looking at you a little bit now, brother. I'm looking a little bit at you now. You've got a lot of your players back. You've got a good, the only player really, if you just briefly, bro, just for a second, show me back the lineup for United. You just go press the arrow there, yeah? So if you just have a look again at United's lineup, boom. Only player in that team really that Man United players don't want to see is Maguire.
That's true.
Outside of Maguire, there's no one on that pitch I'm saying, oh my days, why is he there? No one that's a net negative. Magebreed I don't think is the best, but he's not a net negative.
Yeah. What do you think about the formation? Do you think this is the formation that he wants to stick with?
No, I don't necessarily think it's the formation he wants to stick with. And that's the thing. Of course, guys, the kickoff is fast approaching, so I'm just gonna get things set up now. But I don't believe this is the this is the formation that this manager is gonna be using. It's just the fact that we're so scarce now in the fullback position, because now we've got, actually I believe it's 4 fullbacks out now. So it's obviously we've got Reguilon, Luke Shaw, Malacia, and AWB. So that's 4 fullbacks gone. The only fullback we have of a decent level, or of any level, quite frankly, left in the squad fit is Dalot. So the fact that we don't have 2 fit fullbacks, I'm actually happy that Amrabat isn't being shoehorned into the fullback position to play a 4-back. I'd rather just go to the 3-back and play Dalot. This is actually a very offensive team. We're literally playing 2 wingers as the wing backs and Dalot, a right back, as one of the auxiliary centre backs. So I'm actually very happy. This is a team and a lineup at home. We're literally going with a lineup to put these men to the sword. We'll put our lineup very attacking. We're going out there to punch Crystal Palace up, and that's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see them get boxed up. My prediction was 2-0, but I'm very happy with this lineup. I could see it being more than 2-0 if we play to the level of some of these players on the pitch. I believe we can punch these men up nicely. That's the kind of thing I'm trying to see today. We've got creativity, we've got midfield dominance, we've got ball winners, we've got runners, we've got people that different variations, we've got people that can shoot. Well, yeah, we've got people that can shoot. Nice. The bench is strong for once as well, because we've finally got people coming back. And this is, again, still without Mainu. Yeah, this is still without Mainu, this is still without Shaw, this is still without Reguilon, this is still without AWB, this is still without about, 4 or 5 decent players. Are not even part of the squad at the moment. So, you know what, guys? It's not looking bad, Bro,
I'm just praying.
I'm just having a look now at what's predicted by Carabao themselves. They're predicting that Amrabat will actually be a left back. We'll obviously have to see how things shape up. We'll have to see how things play out, and obviously when they start moving the ball around, we'll see what positions they're taking up. But I'm hoping. Let's hope him. But what I would say is, though, in possession, I do believe that Amrabat will play midfield. If you can see how this midfield shaped up for us in this 3-4-2-1, you can clearly see that Amrabat we'll probably play that box midfield. You know, everyone's playing this little inverted fullback stuff. I think Dallo will form the back three. He's gotten used to that. He's good at that. I think Amrabat will invert into midfield to partner up Casemiro. Then maybe when they have now got possession of the ball, we will now shift into a fullback and Amrabat would move over to either the left or right back position. So either way, whatever it is, whether we're playing a 4-2-3, whatever we're playing 4 at the back or 3 at the back, will be fluid in possession. So we'll get people shifting around. We will see Amrabat, I believe, in midfield on the ball anyway. Maybe when we're defending, like I said, he'll drop back, but I'm very happy. It's obviously his debut.
Yeah.
You man, get ready, because obviously I'm gonna sync up my timer with you so we can get this shit on the road in a sec. Okay. All right then. So Burnley got kickoff. Let's see. I'm intrigued to see how this goes, man.
Literally. I want to see us taking the ball off these man quick times. Or even a second time.
Yeah, I want to see us actually applying the press properly today. You guys in the chat, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Everything.
Second ball. Back to keeper. Onana.
Yeah, looking at it now, I don't actually see Amrabat in the fullback position. Do you see?
No.
Yeah, you see he's in midfield. Yeah, so yes. It is probably a 3-4-2. No, but look, he's very much. You see, he's flexible. That's how manager plays. We're gonna be rotating around. You see, they're not pressing us too harshly.
Yeah.
We'll see in it. I think we should punch these guys up. But I'm very intrigued to see how we actually perform. I'm looking for a performance today as well. Score predictions.
I'm gonna say 3-0, man. I'm going big, bro.
Yeah, my prediction, I'm still sticking with the 2-0 because I don't know how potent we are yet. But I do believe that this is a game that we should be very much dominating them. So I'm going to go 2-0. What about you, Sage? Give me an idea. What's your score prediction?
See, I'm in the midfield here.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see how he plays. Good ball out from Varane. Let me see something Hannibal. Dallo. Big performance from Mason Mount, man.
Yeah, we need that, man. We need that.
The guy, I need something from you today.
We really do need that. Maybe even a cheeky goal from him, fam. You never know.
Likely, it'd be nice to see his first goal. It would be nice.
Yeah.
From Mount.
Keeping hold of the ball, that's just be so.
Man, for once, we're actually looking to keep the ball.
Yeah.
We'll see, innit? We'll see. To beat these guys up, man. Of course, like I said, for once, hopefully we don't have to look to the bench to get a result from this game. But if we do need to, we've got people on the probably about 2-1, play it safe. 2-1's. Yeah, 2-1 I can see. Trying to keep that clean sheet though, needed for the goalkeeper. Our goalkeeper's been suffering, man. Man's been starved of clean sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Man United shit the bed off too often this season, so I'm trying to have clean sheets for him this season. At least this game and also the next home game. We need to start sorting out that defense. Keep a clean sheet.
Yeah. On a good match. On a good game here, man. We need it.
Nice. Yeah, these guys look done on the ball still. They know what they. Oh,
nice,
played Mount. Move
Let's
that.
Go. Who's that?
Oh,
maybe he thought Pinocchio was gonna be there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 3 elbow throw in here.
That was good play from Mount.
Yeah,
still.
very good play. Good flick on from Mount.
That's the best thing I've seen him do in a United shot. Yeah, that was the best thing I've seen this guy do in a United shot. I can't lie. More of that though. More of that. I'll take it.
That was good awareness in it.
Was go on, Amrabat. Show me some. Do some. Some bit of composure, and you see he's not scared to actually move with the ball.
Yeah.
One thing you see from a lot of our other midfielders is they literally just, and there's nothing wrong really with playing 1 or 2 touch with the ball. There's no problem, but Amrabat is someone that is very happy to play. Oh, let's see. Careful. Oh, nice. Unless you go on. Pass down the edge. Pass that. I don't know if that'll reach Anna, but I think he might get. He got it.
Okay.
Who's that? Mitchell. Was that Mitchell? Yes,
Nice.
Varane positioning. Cool. Nice.
Love that.
Keep that shit circulating, man.
Oh, Maguire. Harry Maguire.
This match, you should be alright. Like, man, Crystal Palace ain't good, man. If Maguire can't step in to give us at least just give me a 6 out of 10 Maguire, man. I'm not asking for much. I know your level. Just give me a 6 out of 10 and we're comfy. I don't need to see prime Bobby Moore or something. Just give me something decent. A good ball. As long as we keep most of the ball, Maguire shouldn't be an issue in the game. It's just if they start to, put us under pressure.
Nah, Bruno not starting for once.
Nah,
man.
Bruno not starting.
Looking,
because obviously
good, man.
The manager made some changes for this game, rested some players. Rashford's not starting as well, which is good. Yeah. We don't need that. We don't need that man to win this game. We should be winning this game without them comfortably. Nice.
What a ball from Amrabat.
Nice from Amrabat. Good switch. Good Dallo. Go on drive.
Pass it. Shoot.
Lord of mercy. That shot was crazy.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about them things there.
Happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us indeed.
I said, what? Cristiano?
Yeah, that shot was insane.
He got it all wrong, didn't
he? Yeah, it's calm down. Bruh, do you see the way he moved? Yo! Yeah. I see man do that at Power League.
That's mad. Hey.
Let me just adjust this.
This can Amrabat actually shoot? I don't even know.
Amrabat's not like a.
It's
not like a proper shooter, and he's not like a shooter. He's very much a passer, which is not bad. He's got a nice goal mount. Hannibal. Alright, cool. Let me see. Let's see our shape off the ball. Let's see how long we actually take to recover this shit now. Bro, Dallo, don't get cooked, fam. Yo, what is this? Varane. Good defending from Maguire. Man, I'm mad, I don't, bro. Whoever doubted Maguire, whoever doubted him.
So bad. That's a foul as well, isn't it? No, not foul.
Is it? Oh, they gave it.
Bro, why is he man's being bare shy to blow?
Nah, well done, Maguire, still.
For real.
I can't even lie. No agendas here, innit? If he does something good, you have to praise him still.
Decent move from them. I guess. The guy defended it really well. I feel like it was a bit too easy us letting them into the box there. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, like I said though, people, make sure to remember to drop a like.
Share the thing, man.
Share the thing around.
See, if you're still here, share the thing, bro. Please.
Yeah, Amrabat took it into midfield, defo. Like I said during the preview when I saw the lineup, I knew it would either be we're playing the straight up the 3-back thing, or Amrabat will defo tuck into midfield to have that box in midfield. So I'm happy with it. As long as obviously he gets back when we're out of possession. Well done, Martial. Go on, Dallo, get that. Nice clearance.
Amrabat's actually the first Moroccan to play for this club, man. I remember that's what they were saying. They're saying
maybe the first Moroccan to be bought, but Hannibal had played for us, I swear. Hannibal's from Morocco.
Yeah, true. Yeah, probably the first Moroccan to be bought then.
Yeah, he should be the first to be bought, but I don't know about play. Played can't be, because I'm sure Hannibal had already got minutes for us.
Yeah, true.
Unless he's suggesting that Hannibal's some fake Moroccan. I don't know about all that though.
Actually.
Hannibal was getting glazed back in the day in the youth setup, this guy was getting glazed. So yeah, I still need to see more. Or else, bro, I don't know about all them things there.
Youth is very different from
very different, bro. I personally have always said that if the player isn't straight up annihilating youth level football, they tend to not be able to hack it in this level. Because it's a big difference, man.
Yeah.
Like, look at even the players, like Man United have struggled to get decent academy graduates coming through of a good level. If you look at the only ones that have done anything of any standard at all in football over the last few years, it was only really Pogba, Greenwood, and I believe that Kobe Mainoo might reach that level. So, but Pogba and Greenwood were both annihilating youth level football, absolutely making it look piss easy. Yeah. So it's no surprise that them man went on to do whatever they've done in football. Of course, Greenwood's career was sort of hampered and cut short. We don't need to get into what happened with him, but all I'm saying is you need to be of a certain caliber. If you're not doing them things, people like Alanga, I always watched Alanga and I knew to myself, this guy weren't good enough. I said it. Nice, Maguire.
No touch.
We will potentially miss. What I like is at least we've got two midfielders now. Also, that aren't gonna hide. Like you see, Amrabat constantly makes an angle to receive the ball.
Okay.
Nice switch,
ball,
very good
man.
switch.
Good
Nice
touch
touch
as
from
well.
that street.
Decent touch.
Is that okay? Touch. See if we can get that. He's got pace still.
Pace. Nah. Oh.
Okay, now it's good work. Thoughts on Palestri? Yeah, Palestri. He's good, isn't it? He's good. He's got the fundamentals to be a very good player. He's got good pace. He dribbles well. He's direct. He's unselfish as well. I think he's got some talent, but whether he's got a high ceiling, like he can become a world beater, I don't know about all that. I need to see more of him though. I need to see a lot more of him because I'm still yet to see him have like a standout performance. I've seen him do a couple good things, but at this level of football, every player is capable of doing a couple of good things, really. So I need to see more.
And he's still young as well, to be fair. Like you say, like a lot can change in a few.
He's still pretty young, yeah. Oh. Yeah, you see that he should be doing better there. That was an easy 1-2. He completely fumbled it.
True.
Yeah, he gotta be doing better there, man. There's a couple of wayward passes I've already seen from him in the early stages. Go on, Cassie. Oh, calm.
Yes, composed. Composure. You see the way Amrabat took that guy down.
Bro, this guy's head is glistening, fam.
Literally.
Pressure really good, but he has to hit the gym. He gets bullied off the ball. Yeah, more time he does. Good strength from Cass. Nice. Martial. Yeah, more time. Bro, most of these young players do need to hit the gym. Same with Garnacho. He gets bullied too easily, but the difference with him is he's faster than Palestri. So since he's got that additional bit of pace, it makes it a bit easier for him to be more physical because of his speed. But yeah, they both need to hit gym still. It's not looking good. Yeah, we're moving the ball decently well. We just need to start seeing us at times speeding things up. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. It's slow.
Yeah, you see Amrabat constantly calling for the ball. And you mess up that pass still.
Shining, bruv.
Man, we got top G in the midfield, you know.
Yeah.
First start for Man United since signing on loan from Fiorentina.
Fiorentina.
Nice, Maguire.
Boom.
Garnacho, well done. Oh, who's in there?
Mount. Is that not Mount?
No, it was gone. No, it was Mount, yeah. Nice dialogue, bro. Well, that guy showed him way too much of the ball. But that guy can't dribble, fam. Whoever that is, this Raksaki guy, but man can't dribble, fam. Yeah, more time as a youth player. I think they're trying to get him to bring him through this year because I believe he started. Actually, no, you know what? The reason why he's getting game time is obviously because Elise is injured. Elise is injured still. But Amrabat's getting bare touches on the ball, you know. Oh, over here.
Get this goal, man.
At least Casemiro's man's not looking sucked anymore. From that trim he had before was crazy.
That trim was so dead.
That trim was crazy. You see how quickly he just deaded that trim.
Innit? I bet
he deaded that trim. Yeah, I reckon people cooked him, and the man was like, you know what? Done the trim still.
Man grew his hair right back.
He grew it out straight away. One thing I've always clocked though is how do some of these ballers grow their hair so quick, fam? Because he went from a low cut to the hair that he has now within it was like one preseason game. It was preseason and man just suddenly materialized hair, bro. I'm saying there's some GTA barbers out here, you know. These footballers have GTA barbers. Man just materialized haircuts.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's not much going on so far in the game. Gonna have to see something more. The Maguire, man.
But the way
this guy runs, I can't. He's got to be one of the least aesthetic players to ever play for Man United. I'm not necessarily saying the worst to play. I'm just talking about how he looks playing football. He just looks so clumsy. Nah, his trim weren't the one, man. It was making him look fat, bro. People were literally calling this guy. What are they saying? What are they saying that he went to Brazil and got, what was he saying, that he was having too much fun at Carnival or something? Drinking and eating, bro. It weren't even that. That trim just weren't the one. Let's see. Good drive from Palestri. That's not a foul still.
Just got bullied, fam.
Yeah. Too easy to bully this guy still.
Mm-hmm. Come on, man. We need to get a shot.
The only issue I'm seeing though is we're keeping possession, but I believe we're keeping the possession well because Crystal Palace are very poor in possession. They don't have a lot of good players on the ball, and I don't think the manager sets them up to play possession-based football. Is that a good switch? It wasn't the best switch. So so I'm just struggling to see how we're gonna break them down. I need to see more. We're not moving the ball through the lines at all. There's no intensity, no pace in our play. Bare slow, you know. Yeah, like a sleep, bro. Indeed, bro. I need to see more.
Game has just been bare still, man. Needs to be cutting these man down, fam.
Obviously, sometimes I can say that, you know, a lot of the time when it gets like this, it's just because people are, you know, these players haven't played with each other for a long time now. Like, how much game time has Garnacho, Palestri had? How much game time Varane's just come back? Mount's first game. At the end of the day, what's called Martial's barely played. If you really deep it, bare of these men haven't even touched the ball. And even the ones that have touched a bit of the football, they still haven't played with the guys that haven't. So it's probably a little bit disjointed because they're still feeling their way into it. You see, You know, both these Crystal Palace goalkeepers are ex-Man United goalkeepers. Sam Johnson is a Man United academy player as well. Him. And obviously we know about Henderson. That's peak though. Is he coming off? You know what? Yeah, this guy Dean Henderson, he actually gets bare injuries for a goalkeeper. You know, I don't know how many of you might have actually clocked it, but he gets bare injuries. Even the reason why he didn't end up at Sheffield United last season is because of an injury. So that man were hesitant to obviously pay the money whilst he was injured. Otherwise, he would have ended up at Sheffield United instead of Crystal Palace. Like, for a goalkeeper, his injury record ain't good, you know.
Can he be injury prone as a keeper? Bro, he's walking off limping.
I believe what happened was obviously he went for a kick. He went for a kick and then he must have pulled something. Because you see the way he was, I think it was a groin. Based on when they laid him on the side and got him to open up. Yeah, I think it's a groin strain. Speak still. But you see all these men know him, innit? He's a known character. I speak, fam. Theatre of dreams turned into the theatre of screams for Henderson. Sam Johnson's probably happy. Man's getting a run out at OT, his old stomping ground. He'll take it. All I know is this match just better not go to penalty. I ain't trying to see no penalties, fam. We need to cook these guys in the regular time because man ain't got time for a stink fest. Because if this match continues the way it does, it'll be a stink fest. And I ain't staying for that, bro. Can't lie.
Yeah. Us holding the ball for once, but we don't do anything with it.
I swear this guy could have just passed that simple, but no, okay. Go on, Palestri. Nope. Dallo. You know what, Dallo, I beg you, please, no reckless challenges. Don't dive in, bro. No overstretching and that. If you go down, we are dusted. We're actually dusted. He's our last surviving fullback. If Dallo goes down, we're going to have to do some madness. Now, if Dallo goes down, what do we actually do? We might actually have to we might do something weird like playing Palestri at right wing back. I think we'll have to do that.
That is insane. God forbid, bro. Don't even say that, fam. Sure.
Come on, United, man. Let's start creating some chances, lads. Okay, Mount. Bruno's not on the pitch. We need some creativity from you. Go on, Garnacho. Drive it, your man. Mount, show me something.
Good ball.
Good ball, Mount. Palestri.
Good touch.
Dallo.
Cross.
Cut it back.
Shoot. who's that?
Who's that?
Garnacho.
Hey, Alejandro
Garnacho.
Look at this guy doing the. This guy doing the little. You see me? He's doing the. This guy loves. This guy is in love with CR7. You know.
Trust me.
You see me? He's doing the. Oh, hey, this guy, he thinks it's cold, you know. You relax, man.
I like Garnacho though.
Man like Nacho,
good
you know.
finish, bro. 1-0 in 20
Man like
minutes.
Nacho, good finish.
That's what I like to see, man. Good ball from Mount.
Well done, Nacho.
Good ball from
It was
Mount.
a good switch from Mount. Well done to Mason.
And then
Mount
good
for
touch
that
from
still.
Pellistri.
Good touch from him.
Boom.
Good touch from Dallo as well.
That
And a
was
nice.
the
You
box.
see,
Bam.
bro, football is an easy game. Punish these teams the way we've been getting punished. The easiest and most repeated goal in football is a cutback into the penalty box on the ground, low and hard. Bro, man them at 6s and 7s, you know, is the most dangerous ball into the box in football because defenders hate it. It's so hard to defend. We've been getting cooked by that pass all season. We've finally done it to another team now. Finally, man, just putting that ball in, fam.
Good goal. If you can speak. Come on, lads. Get in.
I'd like to see that, man.
My bold manager. Get in, lad.
Like to see that,
More
man.
of this, more of this.
Well done,
One
man.
goal,
them.
20 minutes
Bro,
in.
put these man to the sword. Let's literally
You know what's crazy though? We actually managed to celebrate a goal without no VAR.
without no VAR, yeah, because without that one there, you knew there was no issues with that goal.
Literally.
The thing is in Pellistri plus Dallo plus Garnacho Golazo, yep,
Lad, yeah, man.
100,
Come on.
100.
Let me share this thing.
Sage with the football IQ.
You ready, man?
That's funny.
Sage is that guy, man.
Yeah, that guy indeed. Mitchell. But let's clean this up, man.
Trust me.
Let's have this game over by halftime, 2-0 up, and we just cruise in the second half, pick them off with a third goal, get some confidence in the team, score some goals.
Yeah.
We weren't able to really use Burnley as our whipping boys to get confidence. Let's use Crystal Palace as our whipping boys to get confidence. Then we go in the Premier League at the end of this week, smoke them again.
Yeah.
I want man travelling from London to Manchester just to get pammed twice in the same week. That's what I'm trying to see. Like it's far from perfect, but there is an apt improvement just by again getting Ten Hag's players into the team. And of course, this is still without Bruno Fernandes being in the team. Is that a good goal from Mount? Well done,
Yes,
Mason Mount.
Let's
Go on, Dallo. Decent. You see? Bro, Mount looking decent today, you know.
Let's go, Mount.
Mount looking decent today.
Good balls from Mount. We love to see it.
Yeah, man. Mount involved in the first goal.
Man coming back ready, fam.
Yeah, man.
He's ready.
Hopefully that time out he had wasn't even just about his fitness. It was also to do with up here, helping him deal with the pressure of playing for Man United and playing with the number 7 shirt.
Yeah,
Hopefully that was part of the reason why he was out. You never know. Because that's as much as you're looking at your physical fitness. Up here is just as important. So if they needed to give him an extra bit of time to make sure he was mentally ready, it's important. Nice Mount.
Ball, man.
Yo, Mount. Yo, relax, man.
Just me.
Okay. Alright, Mount. Okay. Bro, continue, bro. Continue. At the very least, I need you to be a lot better than Havertz, and at least we can run some level of an agenda.
Literally, bro. Because that guy, what is Havertz actually done?
And I want to be able to say something like, yo, Chelsea, you could have used Mason Mount this season, couldn't you? You're shit midfield.
I feel like if he was still at Chelsea, he still wouldn't be
But obviously we gotta be careful with the Mount glazing. At any point this guy could just go missing.
Yeah, that's true.
Can go MIA just like that.
Let's just circle.
Go on, Dallo, get in there. Again, don't get injured, bro. That's what I'm saying, fam. Let's you get in there. Maguire, you know, winning those aerial balls for days.
Look at the pace.
Go on, Cassie.
Go on, make it.
That nice. Tony, great touch.
Nice. Play on.
Oh,
shoot.
Pellistri, that's you.
Why
good defending. He took, That is, for me, that's a man.
Bang, bro.
For me, that's a man who probably doesn't have the most confidence at the moment because obviously he's not been playing. That was good play, you know.
Trust me.
Even Mount did very well. I thought he was going to take it on himself to shoot, but he showed good intelligence there to give the. No, to be fair, I can see why he took another touch, because to make an angle that so he could really get the shot off properly. Because from that position, you probably can't get enough power. But you know, if you're a proper shooter, though, you'll still be able to move your body in a way that you don't need to take the extra touch. But Pelestri's not like a shooter. He's more of like a natural winger.
Yeah.
Rob Holding, you know. No wonder these guys are getting chiefed up. This guy's ass. Guy stinks, man.
But looking good, man.
Mount with the corner. Good set piece.
Corner.
Kase. Mount, you know.
Oh,
yo, what's happened to this Mount guy?
Man like Mount. No, Mount is... Yo.
What happened to this Mount guy?
Yo, man like Mount.
Yo, what happened to Mason Mount?
Trust in the manager.
Bro, what happened to Mason Mount?
Trust in the man. 2-0, you know.
When did this guy...
2-0.
When did this guy actually decide to play football?
Yo, we're actually cooking teams, you know.
We're actually playing well this match.
We're actually cooking.
When did this guy actually decide to play football? Bro, I swear Casemiro was such a threat from set pieces.
Literally, in the air, this guy is insane.
But see, man, them are trying to say that Man United, and they're not, the dressing room's not happy and everything. Bro, did these man not look happy? Did you not see how they're celebrating the goals? Man, I'm saying that this team, they're not happy and all that. Bro, shut up, man. Shut up, man. Man, looking for a deadline. Bro, finish your... Bro, Casse in the box. Boom. Man said, move. Man said, move.
You know how that manager reacted before? Who was it? Was it Zidane?
Zidane was like as well.
Come on.
I can't say that. Hey.
Man, like...
Midfield general.
Wait, did this guy support United?
Yeah.
I'm actually confused. I don't even know what team
Sage is just a funny guy.
Like what?
Sage is a funny guy.
Because my guy was cooking the team before, and now he's saying nice. Man United.
Bro, let these man cook.
Trust me.
Bro, let's actually, you know what, yeah, now that we've scored 2 so early, let's actually pump them. 3 or 4 now. Because 2-0 is still a dangerous scoreline in football. So if we can get to 3-0 by halftime, we can truly put the game to bed. Because at the end of the day, you don't want them to get a lucky goal, make it 2-1, and who knows? And then a random penalty just arrives from nowhere, and they've just gone undeserved. They scumbag a 2-2. Do you get it? Yeah. All of a sudden, they just scumbag a 2-2. You know what, yeah? You know what's beautiful now? Mandem can't run the Mason Mount 007 agenda because he's actually gotten a goal now. So you can't say 00, he's got an assist. So you can't say like no goals, no assists in 7 matches, isn't it? He dived. He barely touched him. Nah, he barely touched him, but that's a yellow card. That's not a yellow for me still.
Look at this stupid referee, bro.
It's definitely not a yellow. I don't know about all that, but man, it was a foul. Nudge. Nah, bro, don't support United. But today, dude, those goals were clean.
Do you not see that he did this?
He barely touched him. I know, but he bought it, innit? The guy bought it. And to be fair, Hannibal had no reason to touch the guy at all. He shouldn't have touched him at all. Because the guy he weren't really going nowhere. The whole defense was set. It wasn't he didn't even need to touch, man.
That's funny. Now I don't support United, but today I do. Those goals were clean.
Yeah, Sage is lost guy still. Yeah, but now you know what's mad though? We can run the 007 agendas for Havertz though. Havertz, no goals, no assists in 7. But Mount, man, he's picked up his assist now. He's in the clear. He's in the clear. Even Modric, you know. Modric is 007, fam. Man ain't done shit for Chelsea, you know.
Crazy.
Guys, crazy, fam.
Come on, 2-0, that's what I like to see. And this isn't
Modric was too busy dropping M-bombs on stream instead of balling, waste, man.
It was crazy. This isn't even our first team as well. Like, what else would we get with Rashford, Hoyland?
To be fair, some people would argue this is a better team than the one we've been fielding recently. I can't lie.
True.
Because really and truly, the only player, there's only 2 players I'd be dying to bring back into this team potentially. And that's really and truly is just Bruno and Licha.
Yeah, true.
Bruno and Licha. And you could argue one of the left backs, maybe Reguilon you bring in, for example.
Yeah.
There's 3 max players we're bringing back into this team.
And Hoyland.
Oh yeah, Hoyland as well, to be fair. But then because if you think about it, a lot of people right now have an issue with Rashford.
3-2 Palace method.
Yo, fly on the wall, relax yourself, man. I wish I was a fly in the wall in your room right now, whatever you're smoking, I want some. If you think this match is going to be 3-2, relax, man. Mateta Hattie in the second half. This guy is smoking budge, man. Oh, okay. Everyone in the chat, make sure drop a like and a sub. Trying to get to 60 subs by the end of this week. Let's push for that, people. Need that help a brother out special, man.
Just me.
But United cooking today, though. No Fernandes, no Rashford, and Manchester United is playing good football and scoring goals. Can you all see the problem now? Yo! If I speak, I'm in big trouble, you know? If I speak on them things there, I'm in big trouble. Mm-hmm. But to be fair, though, the only player I'd really take out is potentially Rashford. If we're dropping either Rashford or Bruno, it's one or the other. For me, it's Bruno. Sorry, it's Rashford before we drop Bruno. Well done, Mason. My good turn. Nice. He's playing with a bit of confidence today. Nice drive with the ball. Well done, Mount. Hannibal. Nice. Go on, Mount. Nice, Mount.
Play again.
Nice. I find it over here. Come on, man. Yeah, we need a little bit more quality. Well done, Mount. Mm-hmm. Mount looking at him. He's fired up today. Still, he's up for it, man. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up, man. Did I not say when Mount came in, as much as he's not my preference, I had a feeling that he wouldn't be as bad as people think. I'm not saying he's gonna be as good as some of the number 7s I've played for Man United in the past, but did I ever say that I thought it was gonna be crap? Did you ever hear that word come from my mouth? I always said that I had a feeling, and I tend to have feelings about signings, and Mount is one that I'm not saying he's gonna be phenomenal, but I have a feeling that Mount could be. You don't know. Or you bring Bruno back into midfield and play Plessia on the right. All your problems solved. Obviously, just all the problems Man United have had in general. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hear it, bro. I hear it. Quite frankly, I'm in the same boat as you. Pelestri or Garnacho, they can fight it out for the. Sorry, not even Garnacho. Pelestri on the right hand side, and at the moment, Garnacho on the left hand side. Until Rashford gets into some semblance of form, we got Garnacho scoring a goal now, and of course, most of the plays coming from the right hand side. So we need to see more of his overall game today. Mm-hmm. But I'd actually say, and it's probably quite sad to say, but Garnacho's decision making is probably better than Rashford's.
No, I think it is, to be fair.
Garnacho, the only issue with Garnacho is at times he may drive into players and then get tackled pretty easily. But I believe that will improve with time and experience.
When he goes with physicality.
But in terms of knowing when to pass or shoot, Garnacho doesn't just shoot anytime he wants for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Literally. So loose ball here from Casemiro, they won back possession.
Have you guys accepted that Anthony will never play for United again, bro?
I think there might still be a chance for him to play.
You know what it is, bro? I would say that there's always a chance he could play. You just don't know. At the end of the day, you just don't know. Also, the fact that we've got in the Qatari owners, it does let me know. We haven't got them in. If we do get in the Qatari owners, my care for whether Sancho's going to leave or whether Anthony's going to leave, it goes from 100 to 0 instantly. Because at the end of the day, with that level of money and the debts being cleared, do I care about these players that have not really performed there in a shirt coming back or not? Because they can be replaced. All of a sudden, we just decide, you know what? We'll get Kvaratskhelia, who we've been tentatively linked to, stick him on the left, and he can compete with Rashford on the left, and we have Pelestri on the right-hand side, competing with Amad Diallo.
Amad Diallo, bro, I really wanted Amad Diallo to do.
It's all right, man.
Too bad, the guy got injured in pre-season, man. So he was looking good, bro, for Sunderland as well.
So I'm obviously hoping and praying that Anthony is acquitted of whatever it is and he's okay to come back. But if he doesn't come back, we've had better players than him before, and we'll have better players than him afterwards.
If we get Qatar, especially if we get.
Same goes for Sancho. Don't really care. Both players that haven't yet done anything consistently in a shirt. Why would I? If anything, the player I cared about more, but obviously his peak, was Greenwood, because I actually saw something consistently from him. You have to realize that financial fair play will still apply for you. You need to sell to buy. You can't sell a man to. You know what it is, bro. You know what it is, yeah. You know what it is. I hear what you're saying, bro. But the thing with Manchester United is we're able to. You realize how much money Man United have been able to spend? Over 200 million. We've been able to spend over the past 2 transfer windows, and that's with crippling debt. Crippling debt, owners that don't put in money. I believe all owners of every single club are able to invest £150 million every 3 years into their club. Our owners have never put one penny into our club. One penny. They've only ever taken out money in dividends to further their own endeavours. So this is a club, yeah, we're more than able to spend pretty much as much as we want. If we were to clear the debt so we don't have to make those repayments, and have owners that want to consistently invest, get us bigger sponsorship deals, and don't take money out, and also we were to repair the stadium and maybe even redevelop the stadium so we get more money from tickets and there's more people coming to the stadium, the amount of revenue increases would be so much, we'll probably nearly double the amount we can spend a season. So that's what you need to keep in mind, that Man United, the amount of money we make, even under the Glazers, we've just made the biggest sponsorship deal in football history for shirt sponsors, and that's whilst we're crap. Just imagine what could be able to do once we're good, and the amount of money we could bring in and clear the debts. So of course financial fair play will still apply to us, but when you're Man United and you make as much money as us, things are different when you clear the debt. Okay, so we got now, we're keeping them boxed in. Amrabat, is that foul? No. That's a foul on Dalot.
Look, careful.
Need to be
Don't
careful.
want this guy having yellow cards, fam.
Ray Hodgson, this guy is looking deceased,
This is crazy.
Can't lie, bro. Disheveled and that. I hope we don't like take our foot off the gas too much in this match. I still want to see us score more goals. I'm not saying we need to push for it and risk injury and things like that. We don't need to do that. But I don't want to see us drop back and give up possession to Crystal Palace. I want to see us still take control of the game. At the end of the day, we're in a good position now. You can sort of use this match as a training game. Just impose ourselves on them and practice our style of play. Use them as practice. In a competitive game, use them as practice.
Mm-hmm.
Get used to each other and get used to Ten Hag's tactics with each other in this match. So that's why we just might need to just box them up. Maguire into Mount. Varane. Mount's had a good game so far,
Yeah,
He's definitely been, for me, he's been man of the match so far. Well
That was
done.
good.
Bro, what was that about?
Bro, he messed up.
Bro, he tweaked for that one still. He tweaked heavy.
So my guy thought he was in a completely different place. That's nice. Pick that up, get that. Oh my days. On him. Nice.
Well
Bully.
done, Amrabat. Woo!
Bully.
Look at the strength.
Trust me. Oh, it's just a kid, man.
Oh, this guy, man, bullying youths, man.
Nah, that's big.
Don't do that.
Raksaki. Nah, that's
Amrabat's like, move. Look at that. Move. Nah, you can't be doing that at
and he
OT.
took the ball out.
Bro, at Old Trafford.
He was like,
Bro, at Old Trafford, you can't be dashing man like that, this, it's a big drop off Old Trafford. This kid could have been finished,
Done it well though, man. Like,
Yeah, Amrabat's very much playing. Well done, Mount.
wow, nice, man. Oh,
Oh, I don't know what's happened to this guy, bruv.
that good.
Nice ball from Garnacho. Nice touch, Dalot. Well done, Dalot. Nice. That was good movement from Hannibal to find that little pocket. Actually moving the ball decently, It's not. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's champagne football, but maybe it's alright. It's alright. Like it's alright. It's not quite champagne, but maybe a little bit of red wine. Not bad. Like I said, people, make sure to drop the likes. The club's going to get sold with the debt. If you think Jassim's going to come in first season and spend like Chelsea and you're in for a shock, totally different economic climates within the club. No, don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get me wrong. I actually agree with you. I don't believe that within the very, very, very first year, he's going to be able to spend, an insane amount.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. No, I agree with you. That I'm pretty much already sort of aware, because obviously we're still suffering from the backlash of our failed transfers in the past. We've got a lot of transfers we're actually still currently paying off. Even managers' contracts we're still paying off at the moment. So there's a lot of there's actually financial situations at the club that are a problem, along with the initial debt anyway. So I do agree with you. But of course, he already promised in his initial statement that he will clear all the debt from the club. But then obviously there's still other issues to look into. So I think it will be from the second season. But I believe we'll still be able to spend next year the way we've always been spending, maybe about 200 mil, which is, I think, more than good enough for what we need next year. 200 to 250, I think we'll be comfy next season, get a couple of the signings that we need. Then from the following year, when he's able to put some of his own money in and some of the issues have rectified themselves, next year I think we're going to drop the bag next year. But I agree with you. Sorry, the year after next. The next season, though, I think will be a regular spend. But obviously we'll see in it. And of course also the situation with amortizing contracts, that'll be banned from next year anyway, so we wouldn't be able to do the whole Chelsea thing. The Chelsea thing is gone from next season anyway. But bro, everyone in the chat, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel, making content, covering of course everything Man United, but also going to be covering the big matches from the big six clubs. Did the North London derby last weekend. We'll of course do all upcoming big games in the Premier League as well. Okay, the press, get in there, Hannibal. Who's this Mitchell? Even this guy's inverting into midfield as well. Mad thing. Go on, man. Is that Mateta?
Nice.
Okay, Tony, Hannibal, quickly again. Oh, why?
What's he doing?
No,
he's so hesitant.
To be fair, he saw the guy was about to foul him, so then he moved across and bought the foul. But I believe he could have played that ball quicker anyway. And even if the pass failed, he could have still drawn the foul. Yeah, he needs to move that ball quicker still. Palestri was away. I definitely know one sub that I know will happen for sure is Martial will come off
for Højlund.
100%. Because there's no point in risking Martial to play him 90 minutes. This guy's a broken man, innit?
True.
Then obviously you want to continue building up Højlund's match fitness. So I reckon Højlund may get like a 20 minutes in this match anyway. So that's okay. But another player that probably come off, maybe Mount as well. It's his first game back.
Well, for like Bruno or something.
Bruno could be Ericsson. Cass into, who's this now, Maguire?
Are.
Casemiro, let's see what that goes to. Palestri, nice touch.
Yeah.
Go on, compose yourself. Calm, win the corner. You see, that's the thing about him. At least he really does try to drive to the byline and put in a good ball across the 6-yard box. So it's good, you know. Because that's like I said, that's a very dangerous ball to put across. A lot of our other wingers, they're very hesitant in that position. They'll just turn around and pass back. By the time, bro, just go for it. You never know. Just play the lottery, roll the dice, slap that across the 6-yard box. You could get a deflection. The player could come across and meet you at the front or back post. Come on.
Same thing again, man.
Into Cass again.
Wasn't that good?
Not the best of a corner this time. Shallow. Cass, that a good ball. Nice touch, Mount. Good ball in. Ooh, he had to get that, you know, the keeper. He had to get that. Nice. Oh, good defending. That was good defending still. Good defending from Mount.
Oh,
Nathaniel Klein.
The Casemiro and Mount was insane. Look at that.
The pass is good still.
And then Mount as well. Good touch out of his feet. Boom.
It was a ball, you know. You know, if he doesn't get that, Martial probably has a tap in the back post.
Martial actually has a tap in there.
That was good interplay from them too as well. Good defending from Klein. If he doesn't get that, Garnacho's in. And if you mistime that slightly, it's a penalty for sure. Come on, you got slab bed. You got Slabhead and
5 minutes
Cass.
stoppage time, guys.
You got Slabhead, Cass, and Maguire to aim for.
Yeah.
He went for Amrabat. He went for Amrabat on the edge.
Okay, cool. Thorin.
Yo, the agendas are going to be insane online today. The agendas against Rashford and Bruno. Nah, not Mount. Bro, Mount's played well today. No one's going to talk about Mount. Rashford and Bruno, the agendas against them is going to be crazy. Let's say Jasim comes in at the end of the season and unrealistically gives Ten Hag a blank check. What 3 signings would you try to make to complete next season? Great question, bro. Okay. The 3 signings I would make as a priority, it would be a centre-back. Because of Varane's injury issues, we need a top centre-back. I think we could still look again at Todibo from Lens, I believe. No. Is it? No. It's Nice he plays for. Todibo from Nice, who we're linked with, were very much in advanced stages with talking, but obviously United's lack of funds, we couldn't get him. It's too bad we've missed out on Kim Min-jae, or else he would have been the perfect person to play along either in place of Varane or just in place of Martinez, depending on who's fit. I believe Todibo would be nice. If not, there's a defender from centre-back from Sporting who's very good. I can't recall his name, but I think he's one of the best at the moment. And Benfica as well, the 2 Portuguese giants. There's a couple centre-backs at their clubs that are very good that we could look at, if not Todibo. There's... Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm tempted to say Kvaratskhelia potentially.
Wow, that's
just because I like the player so much and I want someone to I want real competition for Rashford, because Garnacho's competition, but being a youth player and a young player, he's always going to be seen as second fiddle to Rashford. He's always going to be downplayed. Yeah, he's going to be downplayed all the time. So I'd rather have Kvaratskhelia, because he comes in and immediately Rashford shook, because he's thinking to himself, yo, this is a top level player, and genuinely speaking, if I'm not on my shit and I think that I can just come into training, collect my paycheck and bounce, not pass the ball to my striker, I'm out of this squad, because that guy will take my place like that. So someone to keep Rashford on his toes, and obviously Garnacho can play either side, would be nice.
Nice, good point inside.
And I do think what else would be nice? But that's a fullback as well. I say a right back. A right back we need. Even more so than a left back, a right back. So I'd say a player that can play striker and left wing. And then also, a player that can play in the striker and the wing position. And then also a centre back and a right back. It's best for me.
A striker that can play striker. Well, a player that can...
Yeah, so a lot of these forwards nowadays are able to play strike and left wing, for example.
Yeah.
A player like that, he can play cover on the wings, but also play up front to either give cover in those positions. A centre back and a right back we need.
It's Mbappe,
bro. Mbappe, yo.
Imagine
Mbappe, man. Jashim's waiting for you, bro.
Bro, listen.
I'm feeling Qatari.
I'm sorry, Rashford.
No, if we get Mbappe, I'll tell Rashford, bro. I'll personally ship you off. I'll ship you off to PSG or wherever you want to go, first class myself. I'll actually pay the funds. I'll pay the air ticket. Even if he wants business class, I'll save up. I'll pay his business class ticket. Fam, I don't care. I'll tell you to get out of my club if Mbappe's coming. I lie, man. I don't give a crap. I don't do player FC. I do whoever's gonna be the best for Man United. I don't care if you're a youth player, fam. Get out, bro. If Mbappe's coming in.
You reckon he'll make halftime change? I don't know. I think
not change at halftime.
Yeah,
from the 65th minute, we should start seeing a couple changes here and there to some of the players that haven't had as much game time.
Our half's about to end, guys. Just seeing it out, to be fair, really, we're still in possession of the ball, but we've dominated this game in time.
That was good. Look at the cut back to Mount on the edge.
Come on.
Taking too long again. He's taking too long again, Hannibal. He's very hesitant in these positions. Yeah, Hannibal's far too hesitant in these positions. He needs to work that out still.
Garnacho and Mount looking the same on the
It's because they're boots in it.
Yeah.
And the hair kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, Hannibal, that's the thing, man. He takes too long to play.
Yeah,
these
Hannibal needs to sharpen up. He's a little bit too slow. He's a little bit behind. I was just going to say with Jassim, you don't need to be thinking Mbappe levels, not Portuguese league, bro. You're not wrong, fam.
Literally, that's true though. He's right.
Yeah. Obviously, like but obviously you are at the same time trying to add a little bit of realism into it, innit? Because I feel like Mbappe's very much got his heart set on Real Madrid. I do think though that there's only two clubs in the world that have a fair of a chance to get Mbappe. Is Real Madrid and Man United under ownership from the Qataris. Other than those two clubs, I don't believe anyone has a chance, whether it's funding wise and also the size and status of the club for him to go to. Mbappe, I think, yeah. Honestly speaking, my one thing that I'm just a little bit of hopium I'm living on right now with the Mbappe thing is obviously getting in the Qatari ownership. But then also, I'm thinking that hopefully Real Madrid, they go in big for a striker. Who knows, they might go in for an Osimhen next year, because let's be serious, we all know that Joselu, whatever you want to call him, Joselu is a stopgap. He is not going to be Real Madrid's number one striking option for the foreseeable future. He's there because, they spent the big bag on the likes of Bellingham and, they spent good money on Arda Güler. I believe they even spent good money on Endrick this summer. Obviously, I think it was this summer, they bought Endrick. They spent a lot of money this season. There's issues in the Liga with finances at the moment. So hopefully, this is the hopium I'm snorting. They struggle with finances a little bit next year because they want to go and buy an Osimhen. Then Napoli are difficult to deal with. 100, 120, 150, whatever they ask for, they drop the money because they need that striker. But I'm hoping that the striker they don't look at is Mbappe. I hope they actually go for a proper striker, because Real Madrid tend to have a proper striker up front. Hoping to go for Osimhen, then that leaves us with the opportunity to swoop in whilst they may be trying to get the Osimhen deal over the line first. They swoop in and go grab Mbappe. That's the only thing I'm hoping. Other than that, I don't see us having a chance of getting him. If they prioritize Mbappe, Real Madrid have him 100%. If they don't prioritize him, I think we can come in and nick him.
Apparently he's settled his beef with PSG now as well.
Yeah, apparently he settled the beef, so he's not going to be free as well. If he was going to be free, I think we're dusted, because then it's down to his choice, like what club do you want to play for. It's not down to finances anymore. So the fact that he's not going to be a free signing anymore, that tells me that, we've got a chance. Not gonna lie though, I have a feeling that United fans are going to be saying Glazer's out for a couple more years. You reckon he's not going to get sold?
Well, he better get sold, fam. Bro.
But he better get sold. They better get sold, because I'm telling you, I don't know if you've seen the news of, let me just briefly put it back up again. This year, I don't know if you've seen the news of Jadon Sancho, bro, but this is the club we're dealing with under the ownership. They say that a fish rots from the head. A fish rots from the head, and that's Manchester United. We are rotten to the core, and that's because the people that lead us, the people that spearhead our organization, are absolutely useless. You have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers themselves also. They're franchised in the USA, teaming up with United fans to buy planes to fly Glazer out protest flags over the stadium in America. There's a team that, as much as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl, I believe it was last year or the year before, after they signed Tom Brady, that's the same thing they do at Manchester United. They go in, grab some franchise players, some big, bold signings that are going to sign shirts, all that. They sign these, welcome Prem, nice to see you, bro. They go in, they go and sign these big franchise names like a Tom Brady. They're going to sell shirts, they're going to bring hype to the club, generate so much revenue. Share prices are going to go through the roof because of all the hype after signing a Tom Brady. He's going to be there. He's old by this point though. But he's still bringing the money. He may be good enough for 1 year. He'll be able to win them the Super Bowl like he did. And then after that, the whole team goes to shit because you've signed a bunch of aging legends that aren't able to give you more than 1 or 2 years. Now the team is decimated and you just go all the way crashing down. It's literally like a rubber band. This is what they do. They expand 1 good year, then they recall, they crash back because they don't do anything sustainably. That's the same thing they tried to do at Man United. Let's bring in Ronaldo. Share price literally went so high upon buying Ronaldo that they literally made £600 million upon bringing Ronaldo back. The most shirt sales ever in history from a signing after bringing back Ronaldo to Manchester United. That's all they cared about. But we all knew Ronaldo wouldn't be able to give us many years. Even if Man United weren't a mess, he wasn't going to be here for 3, 4, 5 years, help us win the Champions League, help us bed in new players, help us, build a dynasty for maybe half a decade again. He was too old. But why did they bring him in? Try to do the Tom Brady thing. Bring in a legend and try to force a win with a legend and basically just generate revenue. So that's how they operate this club. That's on that side. They also operate this club in such a way that they have poor people running it. The people they put in place running the club are crap. So that's why you get stuff like this spilling out. What other club in space of 2 years has had interviews with Piers Morgan? Nobody likes Piers Morgan, but Manchester United somehow are going to have Piers Morgan interview again with Sancho. Are you kidding me? Joke of a club.
It's a mess.
And so then I'm telling you, bro, I can't be dealing with you talking about Glazers out again for a couple more years. Nah, this is not me, man. I don't even know what to say. The only thing that's given me some level of hope and joy at the moment as a United fan is this news of getting rid of him. If you don't look at a purely financial point of view, owners of companies very seldomly sell a company even though it's in debt. The debt belongs to United, not the Glazers. That's how they look at it. No, 100%. They literally bought the club on debt and put the debt in our name. They never had any intention of writing off that debt. They've only sought to add on to it. At the end of the... Exactly. And that's the thing there. That's the thing there, bro. The issue is, why has all this sales talk started to come about randomly when we all knew that the Glazers typically were never interested in selling the club? It's because, like you said, they're only caring about the club's income. But now suddenly, for probably one of the first times in their tenure at United, they're seeing the funds drying up. They're realizing the funds are drying up. And at the same time, the situation now with our stadium, Old Trafford, is actually become untenable. Leaks in the roof. Toilets are a shambles.
You remember when our stadium wasn't even chosen for that thing?
Yeah, literally. They had, I believe it was... I think it was one of these competitions. Either it was a Euros or a World Cup, some sort of a tournament, I believe, recently that happened. And Old Trafford was not one of the pitches selected for games to be played on for this. I can't remember what tournament. Was it Nations League? I can't recall. But some tournament happened recently, just over the summer, and no, Old Trafford was not selected to be one of the stadiums. That tells you all you need to know. When the Glazers first came in, Old Trafford was the biggest and the best stadium in England. Obviously outside of Wembley. But now look at us. We don't even get selected anymore. Tottenham Hotspur are being selected as a stadium over Manchester United. A club with a tin pot club. Think about that.
Bro, don't let Rick.
So now we're making income, yeah? We're, for the first time in a long time, we're not making as much income as we used to. There's debts starting to pile up even more, but in a situation where the debts aren't being financed in the same way. The debts aren't being financed in the same way anymore because now they're thinking, yo, look at the stadium. We actually need to fix the stadium now, and not just fix it. It needs a full overhaul. Either a new stadium needs to be built or massive renovations costing hundreds and hundreds of millions, and they're not going to pay for it, bro. They're thinking, yo, the amount of money we're going to have to spend to fix the stadium, improve the facilities, because now it's got to the point where the facilities are so poor, they're actually on a situation where they have to. It's not that they may want to, they actually have to fix the stuff. It's actually peak now. Like, they actually need to fully fix everything. That's how badly they've left it. So they're thinking, yo, we'd actually probably make more. This is the perfect time to sell the club, because they have never wanted to put any of their own money into it, because there's not enough money for them in the club to spend on fixing these things. They don't have the money in the club on hand to fix the stadium, fix the facilities. Exactly. They'll collect their dividends season after season, regardless the club's losing money. Exactly. The club is losing money. The club is going to continue losing money. So we're dusted, man. They're going to continue losing money. And things are never going to change until they cut, man. I'm not advocating violence and that. I would never advocate violence. I'm not going to advocate it.
People protest on that.
But at the end of the day, what sort of was the final straw that broke the proverbial camel in Ed Woodward's back, should we say? It was after what happened at his house. Now, I'm not saying to do that, to ever attack someone at their place. Don't ever do that. However, if you pull up to OT and do the madness at Old Trafford, without endangering anyone in particular, but if you do the madness at OT, see what Ajax did recently. It might not do things like that. I'm sorry, but at some point they have to cut. Unless we make the situation untenable, it's either one or two things. We have to make the situation untenable, so they have to leave, or they just need to, they just need to have the offer they're looking for. But I think they're milking it. They're taking an absolute piss out of Sheikh Jassim, and as much as I don't want him, Jim Ratcliffe as well. They're taking a piss out of him. They're literally asking for nigh on double the valuation of the club. Are you high?
But they're tapped, man. There's something wrong with these man's heads. They're literally just addicted to money. That's it, man. And they've got more than enough already.
I believe Jassim has already, and maybe even Ratcliffe have already put in a bid of about 5 billion so far. That's what was quoted prior some months back, 5 billion. And what the club's probably valued in and around, 3 bill? They've offered nearly twice as much, and it looks like they're going to go in for another round of add another bid soon, and they're going to put in 6 bill. Double. You might want double. And on top of that, it's not even just the fact that they're asking for double. They want that double, and none of the fee that is paid to them should include the fee to pay off the debt. So they want, let's say 6 billion, but then also they want to have the whole 6 billion, and another 6 billion is going to go towards fixing the stadium. So they want their cake and they want to eat it too. They're just absolutely fleecing, man. The only thing these guys are lacking is a bandana and a cowboy hat, and I'd call it daylight robbery. That's the only thing these guys are lacking in this deal with Jassim and the Sheikh Group. It is a mess, man.
Those men are chilling in Manchester.
Bro, these are tapped, you know. Imagine they actually use Man United's fees to travel. They spend hundreds of thousands of pounds of Man United's money on flying jets, bro. On flying jets between England, you know, for I believe it was the FA Cup final, because they actually left from America to the UK for the FA Cup final to come watch it. They spent hundreds of thousands of pounds to fly private jets back and forth of Man United's money to come watch the game. They didn't even spend their own. They're billionaires, but they still felt the need to spend Man United's money to make that travel private. When you're a billionaire, what the hell? Make it make sense. You're literally balling, and you still have to fleece Man United. Nah, you can't be joking, man. Man are broke billionaires, you know.
I'm not serious, fam.
Broke billionaires. That's what they are.
Serious.
What do you think will be the final scoreline? So, Prem, I'm going to go. My initial prediction in my preview, it was actually 2-0. You predicted 3-0, right? I believe there's more goals in the game, but on our side, I don't think Crystal Palace will score. They look completely toothless. So I'm not worried about Crystal Palace scoring. I'm more just concerned about what we're going to do. I want to continue seeing us play some decent football. I don't even care too much if we actually necessarily score. Obviously, I'd like to see more goals, but I want to see us more so interested in us staying, creating chances. Man said, take notes. It's how, bro, it is. You're not wrong.
It's true.
They're
not spending their money.
The thing is, they're actually, anyone who called the Glazers dumb, any United fans that called Glazers dumb are just salty fans. They're not dumb. They're actually, in terms of business, they're very savvy businessmen. If you actually think about it, even the way they acquired Manchester United, it's just so sleazy. The fact that they were to buy them on debt, literally put the debt in our name, not put a penny into the club, constantly take money out of the club over years to help finance their other endeavours, and then now potentially sell the club at double the valuation on, let's say, Forbes or on the stock market, double its valuation. And then at the same time, you didn't even put money in. Like, what? Yo. So when I say daylight robbery, don't ever think that I'm joking. Literally. I can't imagine you guys. Imagine they made a documentary like on Amazon Prime, something about, I don't know, called Surviving Man United. or they call it Man United 92, class of 92, some documentary on Amazon about Man United, you're going to see some wild shit in there. I'm telling you, box office. Con artist, man.
Crystal Palace change here. Oh, we've got Lindelof on actually.
Lindelof on, I reckon, for Varane. I won't say the J word so badly, but I'll hold myself. By the way, Fly on the Wall, I don't know if you're subscribed, bro, but drop us a sub, fam. Love to have you more on these streams. Yeah, good chat.
Had some good questions.
Good chat. We're trying to hit 60 by the end of this week. Let me see. Second half is about to kick off. Okay, second half is about to kick off, lads. In a second, Lindelof has come on for Mason Mount, actually. So yeah, with the injury, of course, Mason Mount probably only had about a half in him. Let's just hope that it's not anything to do with an injury that he's had to be subbed off. Let's just hope that, you know, it's just a, you know, just purely fitness. Mason Mount was very good today, so let's hope that there's nothing wrong with the guy. Anyway, second half is about to kick off. Getting ready to start the timer, and bang, timer started.
Thanks for the sub, bro.
Yo, love for the sub. Huh? Wait. What the hell? Might need to restart the timer. I don't know why I think they pulled it back. Okay. Bang. Gone. You guys feel free to sync up with us. Timer started, games kicked off. Don't know what time you guys are at, but if you can pause your stream and sync up. I actually need to figure out what the J word is. I don't even know what the J word is. He said, I want to say the J word so badly, but I can't hold myself. What J word is he talking about? I don't know. You get in trouble if you type it in the chat. I don't know. Oh, okay. I think I know what it is now. Okay. Yeah, I think I know what the word is. Yeah, I know what the word is. I know what it is. Oh, yeah, this guy's bad, you know. No, I'll tell you in a second. I probably can't say it. I probably can't. Yeah, no, I know what it is, bro. I just clocked. Don't worry. I just clocked. What team do you support, by the way, Fly on the Wall? Let me know, because more time I'll be covering. If you support a Big Six team, I'll probably cover your team during one of the bigger games. Okay, so controlling the game again. Onana. So where is Lindelof gonna play then? If I was to guess, okay, so Lindelof's moved into left back then. Lindelof at left back, crazy. Yeah. Lindelof at left back. Then I'll back up. Yeah, man, bro. But give this guy a couple claps, man. He's had a rough. Yo, I can't lie. You know what? Yeah, as much as people are calling for Ten Hag's head, let's be serious. Yeah. Oh, Palace. Oh, he's a Palace fan. I wouldn't have guessed. Oh, yeah. Fair enough, bro. Oh, long day, man. Long day, man. Luckily, the only thing that's good for you, I'd say, is the fact that yeah, he's wounded still. I would say that there's a good chance. I don't want to jinx our team, of course, but the teams do tend to struggle when there's a double header at home for two different competitions in a week. They tend to underperform in one of the matches. Nice. It looks like we're going to win comfortably in this match, but we'll see how the Premier League fixture goes. I mean, of course, I'm hoping that we pump you guys again, but you know, we'll see how that one goes. You guys probably play like Eze and them man in the match, so could be a little bit different.
That's a good ball.
Oh, decent. We'll finish above you. Relax, man.
That's crazy.
This is what I said at the start of the stream. I said you were smoking budge, man. I'm talking about finishing above us. Relax. It's never that.
Yo, how long is Elise out for? Do you know?
Oh yeah, bro. Tell us. Do you know what Elise's situation is like? Because obviously he's gonna be a danger man if he's playing for you guys next in the weekend.
Good to know. And how long has he even been out for already?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing Elise this year.
Sounds something.
I don't know.
Who knows anyway.
Goals by minutes. Oh, it looks like Palace tend to score most of their goals, pretty much all their goals in the second half, looking at that stat. We need to be careful, we need to be switched on in the second half. Gotta be careful. Who told you bad man don't dance? Decent ball out. Decent touch, well done Palestri. Nice, Dallo.
Nice.
Moving the ball decently again, you know. Go on, Linda, show me something. See, Linda's moving into the midfield now as well.
He got that wrong.
Yeah, he messed that up big time still. Oh, Varane's captain. Oh, man, like Varane, you know.
Come on,
My captain.
trust me.
Man, Rafa.
Therefore deserves it to be fair.
Well done, Maguire.
Champion.
Oh, unlucky. Go on, Amrabat. Yeah, you see that? You see how Amrabat was just able to burst into that space. Well done, Dallo. Good defending. Inside. Oh, okay, good. Pelestri. Nice. Keep it simple, man. Good. Varane. Amrabat. Composure. Easy. Well done, guys.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a tough one. We think he'll be back after the international break. Yeah, that's long, man. That's long still. Yeah, international break is that's long still. I can't lie.
What happened to this guy, fam? Like, what was it? Do you know what caused the injury?
Yeah, hopefully he'll be all right. I like the player in it, and obviously I've got no issues with Crystal Palace. So I hope you man do. I hope you man. Obviously, I don't want them to get relegated as well, because Crystal Palace is always a good fixture, and they're one of the teams that they can get points off your rivals, in it. Like people like the Arsenals and everyone like that, they can give them tough games. And obviously, we need more of these teams in the league that are going to give our rivals tough games. We can't have it be easy for these men.
Yeah.
We can't have bare Luton Towns in the league.
And we need Elise fit for when we get him, man.
Bruh. I actually don't think we'll get Elise. I don't think we're in for him. Hammy, so it could be Hammy. Nah, that's long still. And with the Hammy, you gotta be careful as well. So more time, whatever they say, will probably end up being a little bit longer. They'll end up being a little bit longer because they don't want to, they don't want him to get injured again.
Mm-hmm. So we're just keeping possession right now. Lindelof on the ball.
Ooh. Bruh, the minute man chose to wear a hoodie, it's baking in here, you know. Alright, the Dallo into Amrabat, nice touch into space. Well done, Amrabat. Keep it nice and simple.
A good ball, let's see.
And on a long, should win the second ball. Nice, Dallo, drive with that. Nice. Go on, Cass. Linda. Go on, Linda. Go on, Linda.
Nice.
Go on, Marshall. Nice. Oh, just behind him.
Unlucky.
Man, Linda, marauding midfielder and that. Relax, bro. Marshall with a big smile on his face. Hey, man can't tell me these players don't want to play for the manager. If you're seeing Marshall smile, I'm gonna have to head out. I'll come back a full time to ask you guys how you. Cause relax, man. But love for the join, fam. Mm-hmm. Look forward to seeing you on the future streams and that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Love for that.
Good having you, bro.
In a bit.
When that
Varane.
Man, like
Hannibal.
Nice. Cool. Get that.
I'm actually kind of sad that he needs to be careful. He's on a yellow card. I'm actually sad that I think he got subbed. Hannibal got subbed. Sorry, not Hannibal. Mount got subbed.
Yeah.
Because I was enjoying his performance today and I wanted to see more of him.
Mm-hmm.
But if things stay like this, he's still my man of the match. But someone else needs to do something really good to take him off being man of the match, because he's definitely man of the match for me right now, even with just a half played.
Mm-hmm.
Man said, come back a half time to ask how we conceded 3. That is opium. And he's coping so hard, bro. But we'll come back and we'll ask him how we scored 3. Decent ball, good defending Dallo. Very good in the air. One thing about Dallo, man, you can probably properly rely on him in them situations. He didn't look for the... Okay, cool. Man, I looked at the lineup we were fielding today and I thought to myself, come on, there's no way we don't play at least some decent football today. There's no way we don't play decent football with this lineup. Come on now.
Looks like Johnny Evans might be coming on.
Yeah, probably for... Maguire. It could be Maguire or Varane, because both of them just recently came up from injury. But if I was to guess, I'd say Varane, because at the end of the day, you got to cover Varane in bubble wrap, fam. You got to be so careful with this guy.
Anytime.
If you can limit the amount of minutes Varane plays as much as possible, it's best. Yeah. Like literally, if you ever feel like you don't need Varane in a match, you don't play him or you take him off. If you feel like you don't need him anymore.
That's why it's so like.
So I take him off in this
That's
match.
why I'm actually glad. Remember when we were glad that he retired from international football?
Oh yeah, that helped out. That helped out because, for example, he just come back from injury. Yeah, he'd be off to France again in this international window, having just come back from an injury, and who knows what happens on there. Or he comes back from the international break, and I don't know if we're playing Man City just before or just after, but all of a sudden we could. What if we get a repeat of what happened the last time where he gets injured during the Man City derby? We don't want that to happen again. So he gets a break before a nice 1 or 2 week break. Comfy, man. We'll take him. Nice Garnacho, man. That's good play. Don't need to force it. See, moving the ball nice, into Amrabat now. Nice.
Good ball in.
Oh,
okay.
Sweet, even. He can.
Ooh! Oh! Martial!
Tony! Wait!
Come on,
yo, ice cold. Wait! Hey!
Come on.
Capitano, Wait! Tony!
Man like Casemiro with the ball to the back post.
Bro, you know what? Did you not see when I saw Casemiro that I said that he should cross? You know why? If Casemiro, if you've been watching Man United, he crosses so well from that angle. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He crosses. I've seen him so many times. He's got an assist already this season. There's a couple times even like Rashford missed a couple of headers from him from this position. He crosses so well in this position right there. He's so good at crossing from there.
I like Casemiro, bro. That ball into.
That's why when I saw him there, I wanted man to cross it.
Yeah,
he crosses so well. Good finish as well.
Trust me, it's insane.
Off the ground into, bro. There was a little no looking there. Did you see that, bro? He crosses so well from there. Yo,
cold.
Nah, the finish is cold as well.
My guy was saying, I'm gonna ask you guys how you conceded 3 at 4 times.
I know he's not here, but I'm gonna have to pin the thing. Name and shame in it. You got name and shame.
That is crazy.
Name and shame. Capitano.
Man,
hey, Tony,
3-0. Kissing that.
Tony,
Scored 54th minute, 54-22. Love to see it.
Hey, bro. Finally, man United, a bit of enjoyment watching football. A bit of life watching football.
Trust me.
Yo, top G with the header. Relax, man.
Let's
go on, Nacho. Show me something. Go on. Okay, yeah. Pull it back. Nice. I'm about to do some. Love G. Love.
Up the Reds, bro. Up the Reds, fam.
Couple of hearts, man. Yo.
Up the Reds, fam.
Love it, bro. Love it, man.
Come on.
Love as well, Mizzo. Always in the chat, fam. Love to see it. Constant support, man. Love to see it. Okay, into Amrabat. Nice. Well fizzed into him.
Nice.
Dallo picking up good positions as well. Lestri. Oh, nice. Look at the movement. Oh, don't tell me. Oh
my days.
Man United, yo, c'est cool.
See it, bro.
C'est cool.
Ten Hag ball.
Bro, no wonder you start seeing most of Man United's actual first team players in the squad. The crap like McTominay not in the squad. And then you start to see actual good football. Why are people surprised that Man United have got a lot of our newer signings were playing in this match, and look how we're playing.
See the confidence.
There's no need to be surprised. People don't realize that all them injuries do count. Man, we're acting like what? So you have 11 or 12 injuries and what? There's no problem. Like, we're meant to still win the games. We're meant to still play champagne football with bare man injured. Keep in mind, the same players that were placing the injured ones were the crap players that were being mugged off. Players that have been at Man United for years, been called crap, not good enough, all this stuff, yeah? These are the same guys you want to play in champagne football, even though you've been calling them dead for years.
Literally.
Make it make sense, innit? So what happens now? We got players that are capable of playing his system, good players, and what else? Players that aren't just technically good all over the pitch as well, but players that can actually physically compete. Yeah,
man.
People that can actually physically compete on the pitch.
You got your Amrabat that can actually track back.
Yeah, handball that can track.
Get the ball back.
Look how we're not being exploited in certain positions. Literally. Yes, Crystal Palace haven't been the best, cool. But at the same time, we're also, you can't have to say that we're making them play poorly.
Literally. Love to see it, man. This is the Manchester United I've been dying to see, bro.
Oh, God, Linda, if you hear that.
Yes.
Take it, man.
This is literally the Manchester United I've been begging.
Tony's been good today as well, you know.
Yeah.
Tony's been good today still.
Good, bro.
I said it, innit? Like, as long as we can keep this guy somewhat fit, great asset, man.
Yeah, man.
That was a decent looking switch still. You get it? Yeah. Calm composure. Yes.
Nice.
Go on, cast now. There should be someone on ball. I can already tell. Oh, ball.
Ball.
Oh, we got it. Yes. Man, like Nacho, you know. Go on, Garnacho. Stand man up. Go on, cook him. Yes. Oh.
I don't think maybe he could have. Maybe was there anyone?
There wasn't really anyone in the box, to be fair.
Yes.
I'm a tiny bit worried about Hannibal. He's already on the yellow and he's gave away a couple of fouls. I'm worried about him continuing to, you know, proper, like, he's that kind of player. Like, he always seems on the edge of like getting another card. Oh, so ended up being Maguire. Okay, Dango. Dango.
That's Dango.
Yeah, she's gonna come on instead of Hannibal.
Okay, cool. Don't want this guy having a red card. Literally no need. He's I can tell because he's very hungry.
Yeah, it's a good sub. It's a good sub. Yeah, he's one of them guys. He's very he always looks like he can get a red card. Oh, so it is Varane instead. Now, fairs. I said it in it to cover Varane in it. Like, no reason to force it. Won the game already. Imagine Varane gets injured. We've basically lost. No point. Like, we've literally got.
Amrabat's coming off.
Yeah, I had a feeling he's obviously not fully match fit yet.
Decent debut from Amrabat. To be
fair. Decent debut from him. Obviously, there's more to come, but still needs to build on that match fitness, match rhythm. No problem. Didn't do anything amazing, but to be fair, in this game, didn't really need to do anything amazing.
Everyone else was just... Look at our possession, man. 69 possession to 31. Man United 7 shots.
18 touches in their box, 7 shots, 4 on target.
Palace have got 0 shots.
The best part is actually 4 shots on target and then 3 goals. Since when have Man United had that level of conversion? Man are actually taking our chances for once.
Literally.
You see that?
Normally we just be missing everything, fam. But like now it's just... Now we're scoring everything, man. We scored 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 chances. 3 out of 4.
To be fair, what I would say is Garnacho's actually quite clinical. You know, if you've actually noticed it. Of course, Man United have had issues sometimes with chance creation, but Garnacho, when he gets into a decent position, he tends to like hit on target. Yeah. Like, he may not always score, but I've never really seen him do like a really bad shot.
Yeah, even the offside goal against Arsenal, that was a
took that very well. He had a long way to go. Looked the keeper eye to eye. Ice cold, slide into corner.
For real, man. Only that was
like I always said, I'm not necessarily going to say that Garnacho's going to be, you know, like he obviously glazes CR7, but he's not going to be in the next CR7. But don't get me wrong, there's something there. So there's people that overrate or underrate him, I have a problem with. But you know, there's something there.
Literally.
It's just a pity. This would have been a perfect match to have had Kobe Mainu playing. Nice feet. Would have been a perfect match. He would definitely probably started this game even.
Nice from Casemiro.
Nice goal.
Nice. Good drive, man. Come on.
Oh,
nearly.
Good interception.
Yeah.
But the way it passed looked very good.
Oh. So Casemiro's looked like he's found his...
Casemiro's back on it today again. Still.
Yeah, he's
goal and an assist today. But I swear, Casemiro, you know, CDM, but he gets mad goals and assists, you know.
Literally.
The amounts of goals and assists.
I'm so happy for Casemiro because he's definitely picking up.
Yeah, he's had these guys have loads and loads of criticism. But it's funny. It's funny. Put players in the midfield with him that don't leave him by himself, and he has to do all the defensive work by himself, and all of a sudden he looks better when he's only having to do a few recovery runs a game because he can trust the runners around him. When man like Eriksen left him and he's literally done the running for 2 people, the guy's 31. He can't do the running for 2 people. Mad.
Literally.
The minute he's playing with Amrabat and Mount and Hannibal who can actually run and move around, look at that. Love it, man.
Oh, he kicked the ball away. He's complaining for time wasting.
Hamming these guys, man.
Hannibal needs to be careful, fam.
He does need to be careful.
I'm really worried, fam, because this guy, I can actually see him getting a red card.
He definitely needs to be taken off within the next 5-10. He definitely... I can't see the ref allowing him too many more chances before just saying, you know what, bro, in the bin, bro.
Because I know these players, they're definitely gonna like try and dive and that if he touches them, bro. Because
of course, because that's one of the only the only small, and even then they still wouldn't get back into it. But
Yeah.
the only small hope is if they can get us down to 10 men. So I feel like Ten Hag should just stop them from being able to have that chance.
Literally, it's taken off, man.
And that's not me saying that he's played so bad they want him off. It's just for safety reasons.
Yeah, maybe like put on the Bruno or something. I don't know.
I'm not really trying to see Bruno touch grass today, to be fair. Not because I don't like him or anything, just because I just want him to get full rest. Like, don't even touch grass. Don't even sweat, fam. Just rest. Nice, well done, goal. It'd be nice to see, I'd rather just see Eriksen. We've already won the game. We're dominating the ball. It's his type of game.
True.
We're dominating the ball in it. Go on, Plesher, your chance now. Stand him up.
Hannibal's making that run behind you.
Yeah, he's just not strong enough. He just got dashed.
Is that a ball?
That was their ball.
Yeah, cool. Crystal Palace on the ball now. Let's see.
That's Eze now. I thought Eze was going to start the game, but obviously I can see why. He's going to be important to them if they want to get anything out of this weekend's fixture.
Decent ball off from the keeper.
Who's this now?
Back to their keeper now, but keeping them very much contained.
Yeah, he's decent. He's decent.
Yeah, decent that ball.
Overhit that a little bit though. Can't lie.
Yeah. We got the ball now.
Oh, wow. Oh, the touch.
From Martial as well. Oh, nearly.
Now, the ball from Cass just then was crazy.
Trust me. Nice.
Well done, Dallo. Try to go for
they can't even keep the ball at all, man.
Composer, yeah,
like
man.
to see, bro.
Man,
Dominating teams that aren't worth.
Yeah, man.
This
is one of the first times. When was the last time Man United treated the team the way they were supposed to be treated? I said it, bro. Punch them up, man.
Literally.
We're treating them how they're meant to be treated.
Let's even get our fourth, man. If we keep on dominating the ball like this, get another chance, we can get the fourth goal, man. Get the fourth, man. So then rival teams will be looking at the score. They'll be like, rah. Yo, what's going on, fam? Man United that was struggling against Burnley and now having Crystal Palace 4-0, fam. And am I going to be looking at it different?
Don't foul.
So after this, we got Palace again, innit?
Yeah, this week and Saturday we got Palace at, I think it's 3 p.m. 3 p.m. kickoff.
And then after that, we got City, innit?
No, after that we've got Galatasaray midweek, I believe. I believe it's a Galatasaray thing. And then after that, I think it's Brentford or Bournemouth. Don't foul, Hannibal. Do not foul. Don't do something stupid.
Oh my.
Oh, this guy, man. You see that? He needs to relax. I can't lie, Ten Hag, take this guy off, fam.
Literally, fam. If he pulls it back now.
Ten Hag needs to take this guy off. I can't lie, bro. Please, man, take him off. Take him off. I mean, the only thing I'd say is at least we've got midfielders having returned from injury. But I just don't want a situation where we'll having to play 10 men, because then we'll just have to start containing. The match will get boring, but we're playing good football. Like, I don't want the match to just suddenly become boring because he's been forced to come off. Like, allow it, man. Tottenham versus Liverpool on Saturday as well. Yeah. I probably have to cover that one as well.
Yeah, you're right, dude. Fam, Tottenham have been playing.
Tottenham, Liverpool.
You know the way we play today. If we go and face City right now, how do you think it would go? Still think that City are just too
No, they're still too good. Like we still this team's still not perfect if you deep it. Like there's still a couple of positions that still need a little bit of changing. Careful.
Good save from Onana.
Was that a save?
Yeah, that was a save.
Oh, I couldn't even tell. I couldn't even really tell. It just looked weird. It looked like it was either a deflection or a save, and I couldn't tell properly. Well, that was a good save, yeah.
Yeah, good save, man.
Well done, Onana.
That's their first shot on target.
See, when you play for a big club and a big club that's acting like a big club in this game, the opposition team may only get one or two chances, maybe max a handful really. So the couple of times they get a shot on target, you just have to be ready. You got to be switched on mentally because you're not being bombarded by loads of shots. So you got to be switched on to the couple of times they do have one. Well done, Garnacho. Yo, play that quickly, man.
Look at Pellistri.
Oh, you could have played that, man.
What's he doing? You're going all the way back.
You could have played that. You know what it is, yeah? For me, the reason why he did that is because he doesn't have the passing range to make the pass. Because if that's Amrabat, Mount, Casemiro,
they're driving with that,
Bruno, they're finding that pass. Even if it's not being able to split the defense, they're finding on the outside to Pellistri to move it forward.
And the guy was just jogging, turns back, and then there's a.
And I hear it like make it like you could argue, okay, but keep it simple. We're 3-0, no need to give him the ball. But bro, like
Trying to crush these, man.
Yeah.
Man, more goals, man. Right, so we got Palace on the ball right now.
Pass pushed up.
Mm-hmm.
Hannibal don't have, bro. You don't have that dog in him still.
Yeah.
You don't have that dog in him. He's bare safe. You don't ever see him make one progressive line breaking pass. Doesn't really carry the ball with any like conviction. Like I've seen him in literally just this short cameo so far, down goal, with the few touches I've had. I've seen him drive through midfield and attempt to break some lines with his pass.
Van der Beek.
That is strange. Surprise. Now that is strange. Finally he takes on Hannibal. Yeah, bro. No need to get a red card, kid.
Literally. That's crazy. Van der Beek, you know. That's his
Well done, kiddo.
That's his debut this season, bro.
Yeah, that's his first game this year.
This is Van der Beek's first game this season. He had a decent goal in preseason, that volley.
Yeah, remember? To be honest, let's call a spade a spade. Anyone thinking the players aren't playing for him? Yeah, I think he took him off because I think he was talking to him about why he took him off. Maybe. No. Fair enough though. You don't want him to get the off, man. Good ball in. Oh, finish it. Oh, so close. Was that Evans? I think it was Evans again. Bro, that's 2 matches now that Evans been dominating man in the air. Did you remember?
Yeah.
Who took the corner? Was it Dallo? It's Dallo.
That was a good corner, man.
Good save still.
Yeah, good save, man.
Good save still. Can't even lie.
He dominated that guy. Look at this. Boom.
Yeah, it was a decent save still. To be fair, looking at it again, he should have. Yeah, it's a save you probably should make. But
maybe he could have done a bit better with a header. But
Maguire and Evans again, you know. But at least we're playing against Palace, not Arsenal this time.
That's me. Yeah, Evans got man of the match last game because
it's funny, you know. I can't lie. On Twitter, you're gonna see it everywhere. No Bruno, no Rashford. See how we perform.
Literally,
it's peak, man. I can already smell it.
Rashford been tweaking.
Nice, well done, Maguire. Into Dallo, go on, Dallo. You know you can carry the ball. Do your thing, fam.
Good dangle.
Kind of closed up. One plastry.
Man in the Van der Beek, this. Well, you need to
could see him scoring. To be fair, could actually he positions himself. He's got really good attack positioning, kind of thing. He moves. He's got great movement in the box.
Yeah.
He's one of them players that ghosts into positions and he'll just get a shot off. And like he's the kind of player like that. His goals tend to be tap-ins because he just moves into great areas and then receives the ball and then finishes it. Rashford. How long do you?
In the 72nd minute here.
Hopefully that new doctor we brought in does work his magic. I believe that I heard a statement from that doctor. He said that he thinks he can get Martial playing. He actually said that himself fully.
He said he can.
He said that he thinks he can get Martial
like
playing like back to fitness. Obviously, people were saying, "Bro, this guy thinks he's a witch doctor," but you never know, innit? You never know what he can do.
Martial's been on for 72 minutes, bro. That's kind of crazy.
Maguire.
Man like Maguire.
Well done, lad. Maguire. Are.
Yeah, man. Maguire's played well today.
I can't even lie. Yeah, Maguire's been steady today still. Obviously, there's no hate here. We're just judging him as a player.
Oh, Højlund come on.
I told you that about 70th minute Højlund will come on.
Yeah.
You see that? You see the people who brought off the bench today? And this is keeping in mind, that's that Alex Nunes chick, or whatever her name is. That she does. She works for ESPN.
Yeah.
I remember when Pogba and Lukaku pushed her into the swimming pool when she was interviewing them.
Pushed her into the swimming pool?
Yeah, bro. I think I've seen that. Funny, man. I'm taking a piss. That's when they had an interview, and then Lukaku was just like to Pogba, "I'm coming to Man United, you know." And it was like, huh? I was coming to Man United, and then they started getting gassed. It was a sick interview, you know. Obviously, Lukaku ended up being Lukaku,
La Caca,
bro. Big. First season was gold though, but after that, we don't talk about
This.
don't foul. Don't know about all that
No
though.
end product.
No end product.
One of them ones. Like, he cooked them though. Everyone's just getting.
Look, bang.
Nah, that was good feet to be
It
fair.
was good feed, but then I don't know about all that.
Yeah, that was. You could have just done a low and a hard ground cross, maybe.
Yeah. Tony's played well today.
Yeah, man like Marshall.
Man like Tony, Marshall FC in full. I know Marshall FC are gonna be knocking one out this evening.
If Marshall can like keep playing like this, bro, I'm telling you, yeah.
Good competition
Marshall
for him.
and Mahon, yeah, fam.
Good competition.
Good, those are good two strikers we have.
Yeah, two solid strikers. Two very solid strikers.
Literally, and you never know who can learn stuff from Marshall, and if Hoyland starts like doing a mad thing, then Marshall can start learning stuff from Hoyland as well, fam. Like, bro.
Well, we all know, but Ten Hag loves Marshall, but this guy's been highly praising Marshall ever since he came to this club. He's always stuck by him, even when people want to chat shit about him, about the injuries, all that. He always says the same thing about Marshall. So I guarantee you, no, exactly, bro. No person more than Ten Hag is gonna be happy for the potential of Marshall. Go on, Hoyland. Show us them burners.
I'm very interested to see what Hoyland does here because we're dominating this game. So I hope we can.
He's still got about 20 minutes. He's got plenty of time to at least potentially get one chance, one decent chance maybe within this 20 minutes. He's got time. You know, it must be so peak, man. Like mentally wise, like Crystal Palace know they're not winning this match.
Yeah,
I know they're not gonna get a draw really at this match as well. So they're just playing, and it's just kind of like this is what you call just being professional at this point, because obviously you don't want to let the score get crazy in it. So now they just need to be professional and make sure their heads stay in the game and they don't just like throw in the towel because they know they've lost, basically.
Yeah.
These ones are peak, fam. You already know you've been smoked.
Yeah.
Go on, Van de Beek, get in there, lad. Rasmus. Oh, look at that. See how man accelerates, fam.
Trust me.
Go on, Lindelof. Well done, lad.
Nice.
That's peaky. Well done, Gore as well. Just swept it along nice and quick. Gore's free, lad.
Get it out to Plesh.
I like how Gore plays. I remember during the preseason, I saw him a little bit and I thought to myself, you know what, yeah, I like him a little bit still. I see certain qualities he has. Whether in the end he'll be good enough, of course, that's left to be seen, but he's got something. He's already better than McTominay. I'll tell you that much. He's more useful. Of course, he probably doesn't have the physicality. Yeah, he's still a kid in it, but in terms of technical ability, he's already far superior to anything McTominay's ever done.
Yeah.
Nice, Van de Beek. Well done, lad.
Nice place, keep it simple, keep it moving.
Even Maguire doing a little fake. He's feeling himself still.
Trust me.
Man's feeling himself today. Go on, Cass. Oh, nice. Oh, touch, Van de Beek. Nice, lads.
Oh, he got lucky there, can't he?
Yeah, he got lucky still.
Oh,
nice, Cass. Who's in there? Linda should win that. Nice. Van de Beek.
Does that go to anyone there? No.
Nice.
That up.
Who's there?
Can you get that?
Go on, go. Well done, lads. Well done, lad.
Cool.
A bit worried for me. I thought maybe that someone's going to absolutely smash into him and he's going to go flying off the pitch. That would have been long. Taking his notes, bro. Man's making a list and he's checking it twice. Making a list, checking it twice, bro. He's finding out who's naughty or nice. We don't know who's been naughty, bro. Man like Sanch. Man been naughty boy and that.
Take a crack at Ten Hag. But I wonder what Sancho, like, if the news is true, like, what does he have to say about Ten Hag, though?
Bro, if it is true, all I know is that when the interview's rolling, I'll be there, bro. That's all I know. Who's this guy?
I swear, like, Ten Hag's just literally having problems with him not performing in training. So, like, what's he gonna say? Like, apparently gonna have a crack at Ten Hag, bro.
But we'll see, man. We'll have to see. Obviously, first we need to confirm whether it's true at all, because it could just be cap.
Yeah, true.
Because to be honest, it was the first I've heard of it, and it feels true. I do think that I would have heard it from a lot more sources. I would have heard some of the Man United channels come out with that news. That's left to be seen. This is nice. This is good. I enjoyed the performance today, but I'm very much intrigued to see the performance on the weekend. Yeah, that's the bigger one, because of course Crystal Palace will be more up for it. 1, to make up for the loss today. 2, because it's in the Premier League and that's going to be more important. 3, they'll have all of their main players, if as much as possible, depending on injuries. They'll have the best team they can put out. They'll put it on Saturday. Of course, we need the points in the league. So I'm very much interested to see that game in particular. Very good today. If we can keep up into that match, I'm happy. Can I take Sancho out the hood? Can't take the hood out of Sancho. Bro. Man's out here apparently playing... Apparently, I saw this story according to just some story. Whether it's true or not, I'm not saying it's true, but just what I've heard. Saw on Twitter from I don't know whether the source is right or not, but basically, man was saying that the reason that Dortmund wouldn't be looking to actually come back in for him, because Dortmund actually rejected the notion of coming in to get Sancho. It wasn't even to do with his wages. It's because apparently he stays up too late gaming and that. That's what the news was. Man logging in at 3 a.m. to play FIFA and that. Bro, how about you ball out on the pitch, bro? Man like the virtual pitch too much.
Man likes using himself in FIFA.
Trust me.
Feeling himself, looking at his card.
Trust me. Bro. Am I still 5-star skills?
Trust me.
Well, how about you ball out on the pitch, bro? That used to be 87 rated just a couple years ago. Now his car's looking...
What? 87?
Yeah, bro, he was cold at Dortmund. That was cold. Sancho was 87 rated. That's mad. When he first came to Man United, his card was 87 rated. Crazy, fam.
That is mad, bro. That's a night.
Oh, tackle.
Careful. My guy did not need to fall at the end there. Crystal Palace on the ball here, 80th minute.
80th minute.
Getting into the 81st.
All the subs have happened and stuff like that. I reckon we'll get around the 5-6 minute mark.
Collect this.
Broncast. Nice. Wide. Yes. Palestri.
Nice. Shoot.
Oh, good play though. Good play though.
Okay.
Good touch from Mateta. Yeah, that was a decent holder place. But the pass was shit though.
But he has to go all the way back now.
Yeah, that's mad. I'm still hoping we create one decent chance for Hoyland and that. Or just even for any of the guys that haven't really scored for a long time. Man, it'd be nice to see Van der Beek get a goal. It'd be nice to see him get a goal, man. He's actually been good since he's come on. Let's see something again. Yep, nice. Good touch from goal. I think that's a foul. No?
These referees
looked a foul to me.
They don't like giving us fouls, fam. Lindelof. Lindelof again. Yeah. Maguire.
Mags, you know.
Out to Evans, maybe. Nope. I'm gonna pull it back to Lindelof. Yeah, back to Lindelof.
Back to Linda.
That's a mirror.
Cast into goal.
Here. I'm feeling a goal here, bro. Come on, lads.
Garnacho.
3 not enough, man. We need the 4th. Casemiro.
Just keeping the ball proper well. The possession's got to be around 70% today. Man, I tell you, man, took out our frustration on Palace, It's peak.
That's peak, man. You think Mount's still man of the match?
You know what? I might just have to end up now giving it to Cass.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'll have to give more time. Casemiro as my man of the match now because he stayed on for the whole match. Goal and assist. Overall, very good performance on the ball.
Yeah.
It's cold today, to be fair. Shoot, bro. Good block.
Oh, yo, his head is in. He's got a headache right now, fam.
Look, he's in Spain. You see him holding that. That's in Spain, bro. Without the S on that. Nice one.
Nice.
Holland's a big you, man. The hell? Oh, he's a foul.
Told you that, quick to blow for everything for that we do. Very quick, very quick. But if it's a different team,
Well, look at Roy Hodgson, man, stressed, bro. Stressed, bro. That was a decent touch from Eze still.
oh, it's not looking too good.
Maguire's got it. Luckily, Mateta's slow. Well done, Onana.
Very good save. That was a
That was
poor
crazy.
shot. Probably their best chance all game. They scuffed it.
Onana, you know, well done, lad. Well done, lad. Well done.
Good save, man.
Ball was good from Eze.
Yeah, very good.
Evans kept him on side. Seeing that we're lucky there in this situation that obviously it's a slow forward. But think about all the good teams will have quicker forwards, innit? We're lucky when Mateta's got no pace. Because think about it, Maguire was able to catch up to him eventually, and he was quite a bit hesitant to just drive. He could have just driven with the ball and just gone for the shot straight away. I think he was a little bit hesitant because he was on his left foot. Oh, he's been subbed. Yeah. Bro, finally, fam. Lovely clean sheet, bro. Told you, Man United shit the bed normally, so he's lucky. Finally he gets to wake up with clean sheets tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Man scratching his non-existent goatee. Scratching his non-existent goatee, bro. Lie, man.
It's Crystal Palace manager.
Bro, scratching your chin ain't gonna materialize 3 goals. It's peak, bro. Hey, man, at 10 out looking for the. Wow, when was the last time you saw man looking relaxed on the side? He looks relaxed, bro.
Normally he's just like he's just like.
Normally he's just watching us getting pumped in it.
Watching Burnley have
watching the enemy team have their way with us. But for once, he's actually just comfy, bro. Guy could put some flip flops on right now. Comfy.
Gonna make that run. We get a good. Nice.
Oh yeah, very you see how congested it was in the middle there?
Yeah,
it was so compact. They had literally looked about like 6 players, literally 6-7 players within the width of the box.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, trust me, normally veins are bulging. A man's got them dead eyes, fam. Like he's about to shoot you or something. But yeah, fam, yeah, that head vein normally just popping.
That's literally, fam. And that head, bro,
that head be shining, bro.
Ten Hag and Amrabat twinning, bro. That head, fam.
Oh,
nice.
played.
Van der Beek.
Oh, don't foul. Oh, your pussy shoot.
Oh,
you see that was good play again.
Yeah,
I can't lie. People are gonna be talking now about, but I swear Van der Beek and Mount should be starting ahead of Bruno. That's what they're gonna say. Am I even taking the piss? That's what they're gonna say. That is what they're gonna say. Van der Beek and Mount should be playing over Bruno.
Cook that guy.
Good recovery run. You see, as much as people want to talk about, obviously tech's very important in football, but you see that recovery run. If that player doesn't make that, Pellistri has a shot or potentially can pass to Højlund if Højlund makes a run. You see what I mean? That's very important, but that's where we've been lacking it because people like Eriksen haven't been making the run and McTominay hasn't been tracking his man. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, think like that. Hughes doesn't make that recovery run. All of a sudden, their team's 4-0 down.
Nice.
Oh, he can make the pass. Go on, Højlund.
Go on, hold him.
Go on.
Can't get that. Too tired, maybe. Or was there a corner? It'll be yeah, it's a corner.
Oh, Garnacho's taking it. Is he taking it?
What's going on?
Yeah, I was gonna say Dallow's taking it. Go on.
Again.
Aim for slab bed.
Yeah, Maguire.
Aim for slab bed. Go on, slab. Go on, slabs.
Come on, lad.
Decent ball in.
Oh.
Move. Linda.
Oh. That was a good shot.
Saving
shot that well.
Pellistri. Evans. Linda again. Garnacho whips.
Ooh, decent shot from
Yo, you have to make the goalkeeper earn his money, you know.
Literally.
Man, I'm saying to the goalkeeper, brother, earn your bread.
What a shot from Linda.
Earn your bread, bro. Look at Linda. Linda's got tech though.
Literally.
Boom. Move. Obviously straight at the keeper. If that went either side, it's peak. Slap.
And then it's a decent shot from Garnacho.
Obviously an easy save. Should be making that, but it was a good shot.
That power.
Go on, Palestri, get that. Go on, keep it in. Don't get bodied up.
Yo, this guy looks...
Look at him, about double his size, innit?
Trust me.
He will take the corner, right? I slapped it off. Van de Beek. That's not a foul. That can't be a foul. Bro, that's a 50-50, man. It's a 50-50.
So ass, man.
They both went for the ball and they both literally kicked each other, and just because he fouled, they gave it.
Bro, I'm telling you, this referee is so good,
see, but this is what I mean.
So
like,
quick to blow on
as much as the ref has obviously been crap, yeah, what I would say is one of them situations where we're fortunate that we're in a situation where the goalkeeper, we actually pumped them to the point where this is what we need to do to teams. We pumped them to the point where these refs who are obviously like moving mad overall, yeah, in the Premier League, they are not being able to dictate what ends up happening in the game. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So we just need to beat these teams up. That way, if the ref wants to mess up like this, it's calm because the game's already over.
Yeah.
You get me? So the game's already over, so they can feel free to give as many bad decisions that they want now, since that's what they're good at doing.
That's from Dalo. Come on, Palestri, move that.
Well done, Palestri.
Nice. Inside.
Well done, Hoyland.
God.
Well done, lad.
Make that run.
Nice.
Make the run into
Garnacho, look at your options. Pass. Oh, yeah. Good defending in the end from them, man. They closed the space up well. Only 3 minutes.
Yeah,
3 minutes is too short. Like, the amount of subs that came on and some of the stoppages should have been at least 5, I think. And also the goal. No, actually, there were no goals this half, to be fair.
But they did
actually, no, there was 1 goal this half.
Did they do the same thing?
I don't know. That's the thing. Maybe the EFL Cup doesn't have the same regulations for time.
Yeah.
So fair enough.
Are most leagues implementing that? Like,
I don't think they've implemented it yet in La Liga. Not too sure. Yeah, man of the match, Casemiro, very much deserved. Look at that, bro. All the stats: passing the final third, touches, assists, goals. He's first for every metric, pretty much for Man United. Yo, he was definitely man of the match, and quite frankly, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
definitely agree with that. In the first half, it would have been Mason Mount, but of course, Casemiro stayed on for the entire game, so he very much deserves the man of the match award in the end, since he stayed on for the full 90.
You reckon this lineup should start again when we play him in the Prem?
You could argue that this team does deserve to start again, but the manager's likely to still put back in Bruno and Rashford.
Yeah,
they are. He is very likely.
They are resting at the end of the day. So
yeah, probably gonna put the man back in the team.
Yeah. But if they start tweaking, fam, it's not looking good, bro. If Bruno and Rashford play that match and then all of a sudden Crystal Palace are just flipping dominating.
Light nearly faded, people.
Damn.
Bro, luckily man's got cat-like reflexes. Spider-Man in the building and that.
I don't know if you man saw that, but I definitely reacted first.
Nah, relax, man.
That guy.
Relax, man.
Keeping the ball well here.
Oh, nice, well done, Palestri.
Come on. Drive with that now. Down the wing, lad. Nice
well
turn.
Done. Good take inside. Nice. Very good play from Palestri just then.
Now move this forward, Maguire. Let's get one more chance in here. 92nd minute. Let's go. Garnacho. Stand him up. Nice. He's wobbling. Nice.
Okay, we'll take the corner, man. Yo, let's bag this corner. Let's bag this corner and hit the shower. Bag this corner. Hit the shower, man.
Ball into Hoyland,
Light.
Evans, Maguire. We got some big people to aim for in the box, man. Let's get this fourth, man. Come on. Dallo. Good corner from you, lad. Man, lad, Dallo.
Diogo Dallo.
This last one.
Yep, and that's it. Full time, Man United 3, Crystal Palace 0. Utter domination. Absolutely ripped these man a new one. Wasn't even a competitive game. First time in a long time I can say Man United from start to finish controlled the game, absolutely dominated it in all thirds of the pitch, nullified the opposition team defensively, created numerous goal-scoring opportunities, and were actually clinical when we did create big chances, the type of chances you expect people to take. We actually took it. Marshall and Bruno. Oh, hey, when you see Tony Bear smiling in that, oh, hey, you know it's a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man.
No, normally Martial just got that straight face.
Normally man looking stone cold and that. Stone cold and that. Stone cold.
Like Martial, man.
Man like Tony.
I'm happy for him, man. Man
like Tony, you know.
My guy, fam. My flipping guy.
Yeah. Man United with a well deserved win. Well deserved win.
Hold on. I swear that brother said he's gonna come back at the end. I don't see him.
We'll have to see in it. But obviously, Man United with a well deserved win. Take the 3 points. And actually take a good performance with us as well. We're gonna have to see, sorry, not even 3 points, we'll just take the win into the next round of the cup competition. But the big one now is that fixture on the weekend. That's the big one now we need to look forward to. There is a statistic that shows that, you know, teams tend to struggle when they play a team twice in 1 week. Yeah, bro. My black magic didn't work. Yeah. Nice to see you came back, bro.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you have to come back and take your lashings, innit? You have to take your lashings like a man and come back. And I rate that. You've come back, you've taken your whippings. But you, man, were toothless. Let's see if you guys do a lot better on the weekend. Look for a bigger and better game on the weekend. We'll see how that one goes. But yeah, that's been the watch long for Man United versus Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Gonna do brief match reaction now. Just get into how the match went, ratings on some of the players. That's pretty much it, man. But I'll catch you, man, in a second. Peace out.
Guys, man.